Yo, what's going on, everyone? I'm a little late, as usual, which basically means I'm on time. We're in round one of the first fight of the pay-per-view card for UFC 273. Pichel versus Madsen. Competitive first round so far. Right now, Madsen's on top. Just got a takedown on Pichel. Pichel's a tough bastard. This shit should be a war. I also shouldn't have said that word in the first minute I'm live because it's going to hurt the algorithm, but that's okay. I'll tell you one thing. The UFC looks like they're fighting links tonight a little bit because it took me a little longer than usual to get a link going tonight. I ended up using First Row Sports. So anybody out there that might be looking for a link tonight, I would use First Row Sports. That seems to be the most consistent one so far. But it looks like you might be fighting with the links a little bit tonight. Last Jedi, we back in action. I had to take a little break from the channel because we got a couple strikes for nonsense. People were reporting us, I guess. But we're going to be back hopefully every Saturday with the fight companions again. You know, and then as everybody knows, every Wednesday at 9:30, we have the Original Wiggers Comedy Podcast. Anybody who's in here right now, please like and subscribe. We need all the help we could get because the algorithm does not do us any favors. I also have the Ryan Garcia fight on my other computer here. Yeah, man, I had to take a little break, my brother, unfortunately. I didn't want to take the chance of losing the channel because the channel's getting, fairly close to getting monetized. So, I don't want to take the chance of losing the channel. So we had 2 strikes. Now both of them are pretty much gone. So hopefully we'll be back in the flow state now. You know what I mean? So we're in between round 1 and 2 of the first fight on the UFC 273 pay-per-view card, which is Pichel versus Madsen. Good competitive first round. I got Ryan Garcia over here. We're going to pull up the Erickson Luba versus Vanderaa fight as far as boxing on the side as well. I'm going to try to keep a watch on all 3 events, which isn't easy, but we're going to do our best to keep a watch on boxing and the UFC tonight. So you going for Korean Zombie. Listen, are you going for it because you bet? Is it a betting thing? Or do you just like him better as a fighter? What's the science behind that pick? Let me know. Anybody who's in here right now, leave a comment. It helps helps keep the stream entertaining and active. Who you going on the main event? I think Gilbert Burns has a very good chance of winning, but we're going to find out tonight if Chimaev is the real deal. He seems to be the real deal so far. He's got dynamite in his hands. He's a top-notch wrestler, but Gilbert Burns, who'd he lose to since he's been in the UFC? He has a loss to Dan Hooker right before he moved up to a higher weight because he was getting too drained when he was fighting at 155. And then he's got the loss to Usman. So it's not like Gilbert Burns has like any suspect losses or took any beatings by people he wasn't supposed to take beatings from. So yeah, he definitely has a chance to win tonight, but there's also a chance Chimaev goes in there and just goes full destruction mode on him too. That's also very possible. If you're in the stream right now, please like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll like some of the content we provide. We also do a comedy podcast every Wednesday on our other channel, Original Wiggers Comedy on YouTube. Please show love. We really appreciate it. No one. I don't know what you mean by no one. Verify that. Because sometimes I get the comments a little later than what I just got done saying. So right now we're in round 2. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left on my clock. Pichel versus Madsen. We still got quite a few fights before the Ryan Garcia fight comes on. Triple G got a big win today. He looks a little older than he used to look, my man Gennady Golovkin, but he unified the belts with a TKO in the 9th round against Murata. So that sets up the fight with Canelo Alvarez, the trilogy, as long as Canelo does what he has to do and beats Dimitri Bivol in going up to light heavyweight. And I think May 7th, that fight is. So we're going to see the trilogy 4 years too late. Good chance Canelo washes Triple G at this point, even though I think Triple G won the first fight and might have won the second fight. But I think we need to see the trilogy. Their careers can't end without getting that third fight. All right? I want the Korean Zombie to win. He deserves it. I was talking about Gilbert. Yeah, he lost to Usman and he lost to Dan Hooker. Got caught with a beautiful left hook that would have put down most people. So there's no, there's not anything that really scarred his legacy or showed too many holes in his game from the losses he did take since he's been in the UFC. So, yeah. I mean, listen, I wouldn't mind seeing the Korean Zombie win. Been in the UFC for a long time, highly skilled fighter. I'm also a big fan of Volkanovski, but he's a little younger, I believe. And I wouldn't mind seeing Korean Zombie pick up the win for sure. And he has the skills to do it. There's no doubt about that. All right, so minute 47 left in the second round. We got a lot of ground scrambling going on. Madsen seems to be in the dominant position a little more often than Pichel. That's really all we got going on right now. They're tangled up on the ground. Pichel's grabbing a leg. Madsen just hit him with a mean elbow. But he's looking. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see what we got going here. Madsen looks like he's scheming on some type of submission. Pichel is as well. All right. It looks like Madsen's about to get up. Pichel was looking for, looks like an ankle lock. Pichel tried to get another takedown. Madsen sprawled well. Pichel's hanging on to a leg. Okay, they're back in the middle of the ring. 53 seconds left in the second round on my clock. Nice little kick from Pichel. Nice jab from Pichel. Looked like it affected Madsen a little bit, considering it was only a jab. Missed with the right hand. Pichel's pouring with the jab. Oh, okay. Pichel's letting his hands go. Madsen didn't get hit square with any of those shots, but Pichel still landed a couple nice shots there. Now they're up against the cage. Pichel's looking for a takedown. 20 seconds left in the second round. Madsen's an Olympian wrestler, I believe, so that's an accomplishment. I think that's what they were just saying in the booth. I keep them pretty low so they don't pick up on the mic and get me flagged or anything like that. So that's where we're at. We're in between rounds 2 and 3. In the first fight on the pay-per-view, we got Ryan Garcia's card on DAZN on the laptop to the right of me. I'm going to be keeping a little eye on that throughout the night. And then I'm going to try to pay attention to the main event of Erickson Lubin versus Vanderaa. For those who don't know who Vanderaa is, he's like a 6'4", 6'3". What division are they in? Welterweight, I want to say. Who is it? Yeah, I want to say welterweight. Vanderaa is a freak of nature. I'll pull up a picture of him in a minute for those MMA fans that don't pay attention to boxing. But we're about to go into the third round of the first fight on the pay-per-view. Good competitive fight. Pichel is getting the better of the striking exchanges, and Madsen, for the most part, is getting the better of the grappling and wrestling exchanges. So that's pretty much par for the course and what was expected in this fight. Overall, what do we got going on with this? I think we still got 2-3 fights to go before the Ryan Garcia fight. So for those that don't know, I'll go over it again. Triple G fought in Japan earlier today, and he got the win. So we are going to see the Canelo versus Triple G trilogy fight as long as Canelo beats Dimitri Bivol. But there's still a good chance that if Canelo loses the fight against Bivol, he's going up to light heavyweight. It's not as bad of a loss. We're probably still going to see the trilogy regardless, probably sometime in September. And I'm interested in it. I want to see it. All right, Pichel's doing a good job with the striking. Looking for another takedown. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. He's looking for it. He got him off the ground a little bit right there, but Madsen, obviously an Olympian level wrestler. And he's fighting the takedowns. Ooh, nice right hand by both men. Pichel landed the better right hand. 4:07 left in the third round here. Anybody who's watching right now, which fight are you most looking forward tonight? most looking forward to? Is it the obvious choice, or you got one of the other fights? Because it looks like Chimaev and Burns are the ones really capturing people's attention right now. You know, that's probably I don't know if that's the one. I think I'm most looking forward to Petr Yan versus Aljamain Sterling, because I want to see if Aljamain can do anything different. I want to see if he could do more of what he was doing for the first round and a half in the first fight before he gassed out and got whooped a little bit. You know, if you're watching this on Twitter, I can't see your comments, so click the link and get over to YouTube. Okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter. It's much appreciated. Anybody in the chat right now, if I know you, check in. Let me know you in here. Even if you hate watching, give me a check-in. Help me out with a comment. Throw a wig a comment. You know what I mean? Do me a favor. Help me out a little bit. You know? Put up that banner for a minute. Let that banner rock for a little while. Oh, that's not the banner. That's not the right one. I need the solo banner. Hold on. Let's get the solo banner. I think that's the solo banner. So right now, Madsen is on top. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third round. This is going to be a very hard fight to score, because both men have done good work. You know, Pichel, like I said, he's doing a better job as far as the striking when they're on their feet and they're squared up. And Madsen's been doing a better job as far as any groundwork, you know, good ground control, so on and so forth. So I guess we're gonna go back to this. That other banner wasn't working. So we got 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third round. Madsen versus Pichel. Madsen's got a good minute of control time right now. This might put the round in the bank for him. He does have a good amount of control time in this fight, considering the first and the third round especially. There's a good chance that could end up being what edges him in this fight. You know, Pichel needs to get back to his feet, do a little damage on the stand up, and he could steal the round still. He might still be able to steal the third round, but as of now, Madsen's just pinning him down, holding him down, and it could make the difference in the fight. Oh, Pichel's looking for a Kimura, but it wasn't really there. He was just throwing something out there. Anybody in here right now, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right? Please go to the other channel, Original Wiggers Comedy. Okay, we got the comedy podcast every Wednesday. Me and my partner, Uncle Dust. We appreciate all support. A minute left, third round. Madsen still on top, full control. As far as boxing, we got veteran Gabe Rosado about to fight Shane Mosley's son. And this is the biggest test by far, Shane Mosley's son's career. You know, he already has lost. He's not undefeated, but a lot of people think Gabe Rosado, you know, between his tenacity, skill, and experience, are gonna blow Shane Mosley Jr. out the water. It's very possible, but I'm keeping a wandering eye on that as I'm watching Pichel versus Madsen. There's 22 seconds left in the first round on my clock. Okay, Pichel's looking for another leg bar. Probably not going to be enough time to get anything done. There's a good chance Pichel just might not have done quite enough to pull out this fight. You know, Madsen had a good amount of ground control time, more takedowns. Pichel did some really good work when they were on their feet, but Madsen did a good job as far as the ground control time. So it looks like he edged it out. It's probably going to be 2 rounds to 1. I don't think 3-0, but it's possible. I'll repeat it again. If you're in here and you're looking for a stream, firstrowsports.com. Oh no, I think it's dot. Hold on, let me check what it is right now. If you guys need a link and you can't find one. Right now, damn, you know what? It's not even showing me what it is. But bottom line is First Row Sports. If you type in First Row Sports into your search, you know, your browser, it's one of the first 2 things that'll come up. You're gonna have to fight for like 5-7 minutes to find a good link that stays up, but you will find one. But you just have to fight through ads and all that type of nonsense. So we're waiting for the decision for Madsen versus Pichel, my opinion, looks like Madsen did enough with the ground control time and the wrestling to get the win. We got Shane Mosley versus Gabe Rosado about to start on the laptop to my right. When you see me looking that way, that means I'm taking a peek at the boxing that's going on. Shane Mosley Jr. is 17-4. Obviously, the son of a legend, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Hand speed, combination power, fought all the top guys. You know, Shane Mosley's a legend. His son, he's okay. That's all we can say about Shane Mosley's son. So he's fighting Gabe Rosado. That's about to start on the boxing. Yeah. I had it 29-28. All the judges gave it 30-27 to Madsen. It's the right decision. I think it was 2-1. I gave I think Pichel the second round, but it was a good, competitive, close fight for sure. Gabe Rosado, 35-14, but always picks up a big win every once in a while, you know? Gabe Rosado will lose a couple fights in a row and then pick up a win that nobody expects him to get. And he's done that multiple times in his career. Right now, he might be teaching Shane Mosley Jr. that boxing might not be for him overall. You know, 17-4, son of a legend doesn't make you a legend automatically. So that fight's about to start. Joe Rogan's interviewing Madsen right now, post-fight. And then I believe we have what is it? The Mackenzie Dern Tecia Torres fight is the next fight. That's the next fight up. So probably got a lot of people that'll be taking bathroom breaks and refrigerator breaks because dude's a sexist pieces of shit a lot of the time. I'm guilty of it occasionally myself, if I'm being honest. But I like watching the female fights just as much as the male fights. Sometimes they're better because you can see they're trying to prove something. You know, they're busting their ass trying to prove something every time they fight, the female fighters. So we'll see what happens with that Mackenzie Dern, Tecia Torres fight. So until that fight starts, I'm gonna talk about the Gabe Rosado, Shane Mosley Jr. fight. That fight's on DAZN. Just begun. Anybody who don't know, Gabe Rosado, veteran, fought everybody. Shane Mosley Jr., obviously, you know that's the son of Shane Mosley. Right now, Shane Mosley's doing some decent jab work. He's the longer fighter. Right now, we're waiting for the Mackenzie Dern, Tecia Torres fight to start. So I'll just try to keep us rolling in the meantime. Who they showing in the locker room right now? How they just taping her up right now? Actually, yeah, they don't do it like boxing where they tape them up a long time before. But Mackenzie Dern, they're showing her getting taped up. Mackenzie Dern got one of them like unexpected booties, right? Like you see the booty in pants, it's like, all right, it's okay. But then when she gets in a bathing suit or certain stretchies, it'll be like, oh, Mackenzie Dern got one of them white girl badunks, you know what I mean? But she's not white. She's Brazilian, I believe. So right now they're doing, imagine paying $80 for a pay-per-view and they're doing commercials in between. Oh no, it's BT Sport. All right, because I don't think in the UK, I don't believe they pay for the pay-per-views, which is wild. That's why a lot of these streams were able to grab a hold of them. Who's this? Sports 2 XYZ. Hey, listen, bro. That looks like spam. I'm gonna still put it up there. Follow my man, Sport 2 XYZ. You know what I mean? If you're looking for a link, I'm gonna put it here. If you need a link, First Row Sports is working best tonight. That's the one so far that's not giving me any problems. So if you need a link, go to First Row Sports. It'll be one of the first couple links that you see in your you know, after you do the search. You're going to have to fight through ads. You're going to have to fight through pop-ups, but if you need a link, that's the move right there. All right? You want to go to First Row Sports. It might be .eu, .lu, .io, but First Row Sports so far tonight is what's holding up. Buff Streams isn't working great. Streams to Watch isn't working great. It looks like Uncle Dana He's fighting the streams tonight. You know what I mean? He's got his goons on the job trying to take down the streams tonight. So as of now, First Row Sports. That's what that's what you'll want to rock with. In the meantime, up. All right. End of round one. Gabe Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. I got that on the side. I'm waiting to see what Ryan Garcia looks like tonight in his return to the ring. You know, my man Ryan Garcia, young phenom, lightweight, the lightweight division in boxing. If you decide you might, if you're more of a UFC guy or an MMA guy, that's one of the big divisions to watch right now in boxing is the 135-pound division. You got Gervonta Davis, you got Kambosos, you got Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, you still got Lomachenko hanging around, and yeah, that's the direction you want to go nowadays. If you're looking to dabble back into boxing, that's where you want to look. You want to look at the 135-pound division is hot right now. 147 is always hot. You got a big fight coming up between Spence and Urdanis Ugas, and then hopefully Terrence Crawford will finally get the fight with Errol Spence that he's been looking for and asking for 6-7 years at this point. That's like the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather thing going on with Spence and Crawford at this point. So hopefully that fight happens before, because what's going to happen is same thing with Canelo Triple G, the trilogy, right? It's been too long now. So Canelo versus Triple G, the trilogy fight, no matter what happens, people are going to have a weird excuse. Oh, this is why, or this is why, or this is why, because it took so long for the third fight to happen. Same thing is going to happen with Errol Spence and Crawford if they don't fight soon. And Ordenis Ugas could ruin all of this. Ugas is the dude who just beat Pacquiao. A lot of people think Ordenis Ugas beat Sean Porter a couple of years ago. So he could ruin all this shit. Let's go, Rosado. Yeah, my man. I mean, listen, if I'm being honest, I expect Rosado to win this fight, but there is also a chance that Shane Mosley Jr. can pull it off just because he is a decent boxer, right? He has decent technical prowess. He has a nice long jab. He has a good reach. His footwork, he's a little flat-footed, and later on in the fight, Rosado doesn't have one punch power usually, even though he showed it a little bit recently, but he has accumulative power and pressure, and certain guys can wilt under that. So, it's either going to be a decision win for Mosley, in my opinion, or Gabe Rosado might get the knockout or the decision. But I think there's a good chance Gabe gets a late knockout. But Shane Mosley Jr., he's not a bum. It's not like the kid is a bum, but Shane Mosley Jr. is not Shane Mosley Sr. So he's fighting at a deficit against a guy like Rosado with, I believe over 50 professional fights and fought all the top guys in multiple weight classes, so sure, Shane Mosley Jr. has a lot on his plate to figure out how to separate. And that's the thing. He's got to separate his plate. He's got to work the jab, work the body, be patient. And then he could eat that whole plate. He could get that win. It's not a situation where Shane Mosley Jr. can't win this fight. But even if he wins this fight, he's probably never going to be at the top of anything, unless he has a career, right? Like a Rosado or like a Salido, where he learns on the job and then out of nowhere he has a great run in a year or two. It's very possible too. All right, so as far as the UFC, we are waiting for the Mackenzie Dern versus Tecia Torres fight to begin. I'm also watching the Shane Mosley Jr. versus Gabe Rosado fight in the cut over here. And then I might look for the Erickson Lubin versus Vanderaa fight, because that's an interesting fight to keep an eye on as well. Because Lubin was a hot prospect until he got knocked out by Charlo, and then he's been working his way back up. So we're going to keep an eye on all the UFC. Obviously, that's going to be priority tonight. And then we'll keep an eye on the boxing that's going on as well. And then we'll talk about anything fight sports related or not fight sports related that you'll want to talk about. If anybody wants to join, I could put the link, you know, if anybody wants to come up and talk fight sports in some way for a little while, I'm always down for that as well. You know, just understand I also got to pay attention to the fights and do you know, do the fight companions. But so Ryan Garcia is warming up in the locker room. I believe that's the next fight because a couple of the other fights ended early that were on this card, this DAZN card, which might be good because that'll give us a chance to get this over with and pay full attention to the UFC no matter what. Sean Mosley, he's looking. I mean, Shane Mosley's looking decent right now. He's working his jab, keeping decent distance. Close fight so far. Doing a good job against Gabe Rosado so far. So at the moment, we're watching the hype for Mackenzie Dern. Who we got here? Alex. Let's bring Alex in. It says device is not connected. See, some people look at the link in the bio. I mean, in the YouTube, and they think it's the link for the fight. It's not the link for the fight. That's the link to join me on StreamYard if you want to join the video session. But if you need a link for the fight, type First Row Sports into your search engine. Look for First Row Sports whatever. Then go to boxing, MMA, however it's labeled. Click a link. You might have to click multiple links before you find a good link. You're not always going to find a good link right away. It might be pop-ups and not be a good link. But then eventually you'll find one. Then you got to exit out. A pop-up's going to happen. Exit out. You're going to have to fight through pop-ups. You want free, you know what I mean? You want free shit. You got to work for it sometimes. You know, you can't just expect it to work. Yeah, I can't even bring Alex on. I think he's in here by mistake right now. He probably thinks that the StreamYard link to join the live stream is the actual thing. Hazmat is smug and ugly. He is smug. That, you know, and that's part of the reason why I wouldn't mind Gilbert Burns humbling him a little, you know, at least giving him a little roadblock in his ascension at the very least to humble him a little bit. But he's also how young is Khamzat? Remind me. Let me see Khamzat's age right now, because then we could get an idea of what, you know, what does it mean, his attitude, right? Is he just a little, is he like a young jerk off, or is he he's 27, you know? He's 27 and he's from fucking Russia. You know what I mean? He's a fucking animal, Chechnya, whatever. You know what I mean? So he you know, he feels he got a little bit of a reason to be smug right now. He's got that. That's that surgery, right? That cleft, what is it called? I feel like it's called cleft palate, even though that's not what it should be called. Because a palate is something different. But Korean Zombie don't deserve jack shit. He got to earn that belt by beating Volk. Oh yeah, he definitely got to earn the belt by beating Volk. But he deserved a shot. You know, I think that's what he was talking about more. He definitely deserved a shot at the title. You know what I mean? Especially being that you know, Holloway couldn't make it. He deserves a shot, and he has the skills. He has the skills to win. I don't think he's gonna win, because I personally think Volkanovski is just a very special talent. You know, I believe Volkanovski has a chance to, you know, to go down as a GOAT, at least of the weight division, if not of the sport. You know, he still got to do more to accomplish that. But yeah. So I'll put that back up. For people, if they're having problems, they know to do that. For the link for now, Uncle Dana is fighting buff streams. Uncle Dana is fighting crack streams. Uncle Dana is fighting streams to watch. The only one that's working right now is the OG shit. You know what I mean? First Row Sports. When I first started watching and needing to watch, not watching fights, obviously, I've been watching fights fucking decades, but like needing to watch more than one fight at once, First Row Sports and VIP Box. VIP Box is still around too. That's another good one that people might not know about, but those were like the OG ones back in the day. So right now, I'm not going to say who's really winning the Shane Mosley Gabe Rosado fight because I'm not paying as much attention to it. But I could tell you that Shane Mosley Jr. is flashing good hand speed, a good jab. The people who beat up Gabe Rosado bad are usually either the brawlers that'll stand in the pocket with him, but even more so the guys that can sit on the outside and just chew Gabe Rosado up. Just chew him up little by little, and then get him out of there late, or Gabe Rosado's been robbed, or get a good decision. You know what I mean? And right now, that's what Shane Mosley's doing. Right now, Shane Mosley's fighting Shane Mosley Jr. is fighting a great fight, and it looks like he's winning from the bird's eye view. But I'm not like paying full attention. But he, when I am watching, he's looking more comfortable. It looks like he's controlling the range. He's keeping him on the outside to a degree, but he's also moving forward and pressing Gabe Rosado quite a bit. So good performance from Shane Mosley Jr. so far. For those that don't know, I'll reiterate, son of the legend Shane Mosley, 17-4 as a pro. Not going to be a legend like Pop Dukes most likely, but he's a serviceable fighter in his own right. Dust wasn't sure if he likes the use of serviceable, but I think it applies. You know what I mean? All right. So Mackenzie Dern just stepped in the ring. Got Mackenzie Dern versus Tecia Torres coming up. Tecia Torres for all the top competition. Her record reflects that, at times. But she's a fucking warrior. And 9 times out of 10, a Tecia Torres fight is always exciting. Mackenzie Dern, Tecia Torres, 3-inch height advantage for Mackenzie Dern. Same advantage when it comes to reach, 3 inches. And it's all threes, baby. 3-year age advantage, 3 years younger, 3 years taller, and a 2.5-inch reach. But I'll say 3 because it goes along with the 3-3-3 thing I'm trying to sell. You know what I mean? So here we go. That's about to get rolling. While my man Bruce Buffer is doing the announcements, I'm gonna get this Erickson Lubin fight up as well. I'm not really going to pay too much attention to anything else in the Erickson Lubin versus Vanderaa fight, but I definitely want to pay attention to the Erickson Lubin Vanderaa matchup. Like I said, for those that don't know, look up Sebastian Vanderaa. My man made a meme. I think it was Ohio Runs Boxing. My man Marcus, he made a meme, and it was like Vanderaa, and it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, versus Bruce Lee, in the flick, and that's what it looks like. Vanderaa is. Let me tell you right now what this guy's height is compared to his weight class, and then you'll understand why this is. This guy is 6'5.5". Okay, and he fights in what is it? Let me see, weight class, not lightweight. It's not lightweight. Light middleweight. All right, so light middleweight. So light middleweight is 154. So Sebastian Vanderaa fights at the 154 division, and he's 6'5.5". Freaking nature shit. Last time we seen something along those lines would be Paul Williams, but this is even more so. Shout out to Paul Williams, one of my favorite boxers ever. Had the motorcycle accident, got paralyzed, unfortunately, and derailed his career. But my man KCH, I see you in there. What you see is the link to join me on StreamYard. If you want a link for the fight, you got to go to First Row Sports. You got to search it up. You got to fight through ads, and you will get yourself a link, my man. I promise you. All right? So right now we're in round 1. Mackenzie Dern versus Tecia Torres. It's already looking like it's going to develop into a war early. Tecia Torres is a freak the way she's built, too. You know what I mean? The girl's just built pure muscle, everything. She got calves like me, and I got good calves, and her calves ain't too far off from mine. You know what I mean? Chick is like a little. She like what's his name? Yoel Romero's fucking daughter or some shit. That's how Tecia Torres is built. Traps, biceps, triceps. It's crazy. She's looking to keep it on the feet. Mackenzie Dern is a monster on the ground and has been improving her striking over time. So Tecia Torres is looking to use the whole cage, lateral movement, not let Mackenzie cut the ring off. So far, that's not working out because right now they're up against the cage. Mackenzie's probably going to look for a sweep of some kind soon. But Tecia Torres is doing a good job. She got good low center of gravity. And she's keeping Mackenzie Dern pinned against the cage for the most part and not allowing her to do anything. So good job by Tecia Torres. Ticia's going to want to look to explode out of this position at any moment because one way or another, if you stay in this position with Mackenzie Dern, she's going to end up capitalizing at some point. She's got the underhook on the one arm. She's not letting Tecia Torres get out of there. Okay, Tecia Torres snuck her arm out. She's back circling, left to right, lateral movement. Mackenzie stalking, looking for her entry. The only problem with Torres too is she got the, she has the deficit as far as reach, so it's a little hard for her to establish, the striking the way she wants to, and she doesn't want to go to the ground. So it's gonna be a tough fight. She's gonna have to fight a perfect fight, a very tactical fight, like an MMA fight, almost in like a Mayweather kind of way, though. You know what I mean? Like rock the outside, but with kicks, up top, like, at all levels. And she could win. She could definitely beat Mackenzie if she does that, but Mackenzie often finds a way to get to you, and she's world class on the ground. Minute 41 left in the first round. Let's hope this link stays up and I don't got to play no games. Mackenzie stalking. Ticia's doing a good job of doing enough movement, enough kicks to keep Mackenzie from getting to her completely. Good activity, good lateral movement, good variation of kicks. Inside kicks, kicking the knee, doing the front kick to the knee, pouring the jab even when she's not throwing it, which is it's keeping Mackenzie from being able to really get in on her and get her up against the cage and get a takedown or get a takedown from the middle of the cage. Mackenzie just landed a couple nice shots. They got tied up for a minute, but Tecia circled right back out. 50 seconds left. As far as the boxing, Gabe Rosado pressing forward, trying to get in on Shane Mosley Jr. Shane Mosley looks like he's still doing a really good job of keeping the jab on in Rosado's face. So bird's eye view, it looks like Mosley's getting the better of the Rosado fight. Ooh, Mackenzie Dern just landed a mean right hand. Nice side kick from Tecia. Ticia's throwing some good strikes. Nice that front kick to the knee. Okay, what nobody says. You do that shit enough, man, you're gonna compromise that knee at some point. Back to the center of the ring. 7 seconds left. Mackenzie just landed a couple little pity pats, couple push kicks, side kicks from Tecia Torres. Nice first round. Nice competitive, active, action-packed first round. Cliff's good K. I got some good calves. Yeah, I got good calves. I do. They're pretty good. I'll send you some pics, bro. I'll send you some calf. I don't send dick pics. I send calf pics. You know what I mean? I inbox females calf pics. I'm like, fuck out of here. Cass, what's going on? How you doing? Hope all is well. I was off this channel for a month. We had a couple strikes, but we're gonna try to get back to the fight sports every Saturday on this channel. And then when and if you want to, don't forget to go over to the original Wiggers comedy channel and check out the show on Wednesdays at 9:30 with me and Uncle Dust. If you like that, if you prefer this, do whatever. I appreciate any and all support. I hope all is well on your end. All right. So here we go. In between round 1 and 2 of the Mackenzie Dern Tecia Torres fight. See what we got cooking for round 2. As far as Rosado Mosley, we're in the 6th round, and then I believe the Ryan Garcia fight is next. See what Ryan Garcia looks like after being out the ring. Ooh, big right hand from Tecia Torres after a little flurry from Dern. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second round on my clock. See, Tecia Torres, she's fighting very smart. Miskicked by Dern, and then a nice counter from Torres, like Anik just echoed me. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. Oh man, Mackenzie Dern just hopped on Tecia Torres, wrapped her legs around her, and she's looking for a submission. She's got Tecia Torres's arm hooked. She's all the way up on Tecia Torres's hips. She's most likely gonna try to go for the Kimura and get her down at the same time. If she could get a standing Kimura, this would be crazy. She's fighting it. Tecia Torres is fighting against the Kimura. Look at the arms, man. Her arms are crazy, Tecia Torres. She looks like a fucking little action figure doll, but she's like small as fuck, like an actual action figure. But she's brolic. Definition of her arms are crazy. She's fighting the Kimura. Exactly. What Rogan is saying right now is she's carrying all of Mackenzie Dern's weight, all the way from her, hips up. She's getting the arm. Up. She almost fought it off there, but she's literally holding her weight and at the same time trying to fight off this vicious Kimura. Oh, this is it. Oh, her arm's going to break. She better tap, bitch. You better tap. Oh, she stepped over. She might have loosened up the pressure a little bit. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second round. Mackenzie's still fighting to get that Kimura. It looks like Ticia's out of it. She got out of the Kimura, and it looks like Mackenzie Dern is now looking for an armbar. Nope, she got out completely. Wow, that is a high level. That is a high level of skills shown right there. Nah, I'm not a big wrestling guy. I grew up on WWF, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk, and fucking all that shit, but not currently. You know what I mean? Women would appreciate pictures of calves more than dick pics. Exactly. I'm gonna change the game. Cass, from here forward, I'm changing the game. Men, stop sending dick pics, send calf pics. And if you got weak calves, you don't deserve no ass anyway. All right? Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Shalom. Belland. With apologies, every Sunday, 8 o'clock. There's 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, or 12 episodes left. Check out everything on that channel that you see, ran by my man Bellin, the producer. Peace to the boss, Ian Ellis, who's retiring soon. Go follow these brothers everywhere. Philip TV or Philip Radio on YouTube, right? Shalom. I will remind everybody again, if you need a link, there is your path to a link. I cannot make the link work for you. I cannot tell you any more than you will have to fight through ads, but you will find a link. All right. So we got a lot of the same going on in both of the fights. Boxing, Shane Mosley keeping distance, Rosado pressing the fight. But it looks like he's getting closer and closer as the rounds go on, which is what I was worried about. Mackenzie Dern still fighting for another submission. She's got the ankle. I think she's looking for the ankle lock right now. I'm not an expert like these dudes, but I'm pretty sure it's what she's looking for. Oh, she got the knee bar now. Now she got the knee bar. Yeah, Ticia's doing a good job of fighting it off, but Mackenzie's been doing nothing but trying submissions for like 4 minutes of this round, 3.5 minutes of this round. This is going to be a dominant. This is the equivalent of a 10-8 round, if you ask me, personally. This could be considered a 10-8 round. Torres is in a horrible spot. Mackenzie's looking to exactly. She got 25 seconds left. Maybe she could hold out and survive this barrage of submissions that Mackenzie Dern has put on in this second round of this fight. It's a wild second round. This is a 10-8 round, if you ask me. I mean, what's worse? One knockdown or almost having your fucking arm and leg ripped off for 3.5, 4 minutes of a round? Israel, I'll be right with you, brother. All right. Bang. Oh, Israel, where'd you go? Israel, get back in here, man. Where you at, Israel? I seen you pop in. I just wanted to watch the rest of the round, make sure all was, Copacetic. Philip Wave Radio. Yeah. Shout out my man Ian Ellis, man. Don't retire, bro. All that retirement bullshit. Because you used to make fun of dudes when they were old, still chasing their dreams, bro. Fuck that, bro. Chase your dreams, man. You could be a fucking dope husband, a dope father, and still go out there and tell jokes and create animations or do whatever the fuck else, man. Fuck that retirement shit, bro. You know what I mean? All right, so we're in round 8 of the Rosado Mosley Jr. fight. Looks very similar. I don't know what's going on in the fight. The vibe of the fight, whenever I looked at it, whenever I'm watching it, it looks like Shane Mosley Jr. is controlling it, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, those kicks to the knees, I don't care, man. Yeah, and those kicks to the knees, right? It's the lead leg, right? So it's the leg that you're planting on, right? You're plant. If you kicked me in my knee, especially my current knee, you know what I mean? My nowadays knee, kick me right in the front while I'm planting. Especially imagine if you're planting on your front leg, right? And at the same time going to throw a strike, and someone hits you with one of those front kicks in the knees. That shit is fucking. It is. You know what it is, Cass? I just, it's not that, like, I do have faith in Ian, and I think Ian has talent and could do shit, right? But more than anything, I think if you enjoy it, you should do it. You know, if you have a talent or a skill and you enjoy doing it, you should do it regardless. You can always balance your time, you know. I homeschool my kids, I work, I fucking do this and that. There's always ways to do it. If it's not in you anymore, or you feel like you want to only dedicate strictly to the family life and not, whatever talent or, independent business somebody might have an idea for, I get that too, but I always encourage creativity, because I think being creative is good for the mind, especially if, comedians or people who do stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, whether you write comedy for skits or characters or anything, most creative people, their screws are a little fucking wonky, right? So being creative tends to help keep the screws a little tighter in the dome. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm encouraging, man. I want to see people succeed and do well, unless they're assholes, then I want to fucking slap them. But that's different. All right. So here we go. Round 2. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. So far, Tecia Torres is doing a good job bouncing around, keeping Mackenzie away from her. But like I said, that very well might have been a 10-8 round from Mackenzie Dern. Very possible that was a 10-8 round. I can't guarantee it because scoring with MMA isn't as open and shut as scoring with boxing. You get two knockdowns, you got a 10-7. One knockdown's a 10-8. Okay. Man, just ate a shot, then got in on the leg. Now she's got Tecia Torres against the cage. She pulls her away from the cage, tries to sweep the back leg. Wasn't able to accomplish it there, but she's hanging on to that leg, and she's going to look for another sweep. Tecia Torres was doing a hell of a job fighting off the sweep, but then Mackenzie Dern just got it down to the ground now. Yeah, man, fuck that. Forget all that retirement shit, man. Create. Fuck that. Create, man. Create. Fuck that. I'm all about that shit. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. My link is being a little wonky. Okay, came back. Okay, so I don't got to go to a new link yet. Tecia Torres back to her feet. 1:43 left on my clock, but my link is being a little wonky, so I'm probably going to reset it in between rounds just to make sure everything is nice and smooth, especially for the for the main fights. I'm actually going to start getting another link going on the side. That's another word of advice, right? If you're playing the link game, right, have 2-3 windows open with other links. So if one starts going, you know what I mean, you could you could get right on it, or even get ahead of it. Have it ready to press play a couple minutes later, whatever the case is. Oh, Dern just landed a decent shot. Ended up on her back, but nothing, no damage was done. That was a whole lot of ooh for nothing from me. Torres is bouncing around. Dern is looking for another entry point. I mean, the fight's been pretty consistent in the approach from both women. Pretty much what we thought it would be coming into the fight. Tecia Torres wants to, use the entire octagon, bounce around, not let Dern get any type of entry point for any takedowns or submissions. Oh, nice left hand from Dern. Nice leg kick. Nice side kick. 2 good kicks in a row from Tecia. Nice right hand from Tecia. Little kick to the knee from Tecia. It's just, I don't know, man. Like all the groundwork and all the ground, it's going to make a big difference. Ticia's got to start landing a little more consistently, but she's working against a reach deficit as well. But Torres is landing. She's striking this round, so it could be 1-1 after this. I just wonder if Dern just landed a decent right hand. Ticia's now on Dern's leg, looking for a last-second takedown. Okay, end of round 2. Now we're going to be getting into round 3. And then after that, we got... Oh, no, that is third round. I'm bugging. That is the third round. This is a hard fight to score, because Torres just had a big third round on the feet. Dern probably had a 10-8 round. In my opinion, I think you got to give her a 10-8 round, man. That round 2, she was on her for 85% of it, attempting different submissions. And a couple of them were very close. So, I don't know. I think Mackenzie Dern might have edged it, but definitely a close fight. Both women had great moments, So we'll see. We'll see how the judges lay it out. Tecia gonna win, but that is just a guess. Yeah. Listen, she might. She did some good work, and some MMA judges don't respect, as ironic as this is to say, don't respect the ground game or the attempted submissions as much as they should sometimes. So, see, look at this. You got somebody trying to enter right now, and like they literally typed the N-word, typed the racist way. So this is probably somebody from the one of the live stream Illuminati mutants or Discord mutants. So we'll just ban them right out. We're gonna ban. No, I don't want to require all guests to log in. We'll just kick them, because I don't want other people that might want to get in to be discouraged because of one piece of shit. So let's see what they got the scorecards. 29-28 Torres, first card. Dern, we got a split decision. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Mackenzie Dern. I think personally, I think the right person won. I think it was a very close fight, but I would have given her a 10-8 round for that round. So, I think the right person won personally. I'm trying to see if the great sportscaster Joe Booney. Yeah, I remember you put me on to a couple of his streams one day, and I definitely checked them out. Listen, tell him hop in, man. Right now we have some mutants from the live stream Illuminati pressing the link, trying to get in and type in fucking stupid ass names and shit. Hey, part of the territory, right? I got blocked by Pod Awful when I never even heard of the dude or watched anything or said a bad thing about him, because of guilty by association. But I love you, motherfuckers. So let's go. I'll deal with the bullshit that comes with it at times. Gilbert Burns. We got to see what Burns can do, man. Biggest test of Chimaev's career. Gilbert Burns, like I said, he's only lost to high-level guys. And the loss to Dan Hooker, even though Dan Hooker's like right below being high-level, I'd say. He's not like right at the top, but he's like one step below. But that was at 155. Gilbert Burns was getting drained like crazy to make 155. And Dan Hooker landed no pun intended, the most perfect, tight, inside punch you don't see coming left hook that you could ask for. And that's what flatlined Gilbert Burns. So then he moved up to 170. He's had nothing but success aside from Kamaru Usman. And he looked better against Kamaru Usman for that one round, the first round, than almost anybody has looked against Kamaru Usman since Usman's been at the top. So we got to see. We find out a lot tonight about my man. Who's seen Mickey Gall? Mickey Gall got flatlined, man, but then he got right. You know, it sucks because he did recover quickly. So you don't want to see a guy go out like that. But man, he dropped like a fucking bag of flour off a shelf, man. You know, that shit was crazy. But good little prelims. The prelims were decent. You know, I might as well just keep this person in here and not kick them out because that'll prevent them from keep trying to get in. So once again, let's do it again. For those that just popped in, or those that don't pay attention, or those that maybe they just don't got a link yet. That's your move right there. Okay? Type First Row Sports into your search engine. Up, Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley with the big win. Let's go. He needed that. Shane, I'm watching boxing over here on the other computer. Shane, I love you, man. I'm not sure who this is. Who is this? I got someone in private chat now in StreamYard chatting me. He says, I love you, man. Whitewashed wetback. That's what he changed the name to now. Not sure who it is, but I like that one. That one's funny. All right. So Shane Mosley just got a huge win over my man Gabe Rosado. A lot of people thought Gabe Rosado was going to run through Shane Mosley Jr. Good fight. Look at my man Rosado beat up. I'm telling you, every time I look down at the fight, even though I wasn't watching it consistently, I seen what I knew Shane Mosley Jr. needed to do to win. And that's keep a little distance, keep the jab in his face the whole time, do some body work, and just not let Gabe Rosado get into a rhythm, especially a pressuring rhythm. Because that's how Gabe Rosado was going to beat Shane Mosley Jr. Let me hear something here. Hell of a performance by Shane Mosley Jr., man. I got to take my hat off to the young man. You know, a lot of people writing him off, 17-4 as a pro. Just so, now 18-4 about to be. We're in between fights. The Gilbert Burns Chimaev fight is next. In between fights, I'm trying to pay attention to the boxing a little bit. We had we got Ryan Garcia returning to the ring after a nice little layoff. He had some mental health issues and some other things that he needed to work out. But there is no question he's one of the best fighters in the game, especially at the 135-pound weight class, which is stacked, like I said earlier. To those that don't know, the 135-pound weight class in boxing right now is stacked. And you'll end up seeing at least a couple of those young men end up being 147 pounders at some point, probably, as they move up. Tank Davis has already fought at 140. So it's a lot. He's short, so he'll be a little short for 147. But there's been a lot of 147 pounders right in that 5'6" range, that have had great careers. I mean, Manny Pacquiao is not a tall guy, and Tank has something that that can always equalize that, which is just natural, raw, God-giving punching power. I'm gonna see if I can pull up this Erickson Lubin fight real quick as well. He's fighting the freak of nature, Sebastian Fundora. That should be a little interesting fight too. For those that don't know, Erickson Lubin was a huge prospect. He was running through everyone. And then Jamel Charlo caught him with a fucking crazy punch, knocked him out, derailed his career. But he's still very young and has his whole career ahead of him. So, he's trying to work his way back up. If he could get a win over Sebastian Fundora, then there's a very good chance you know, he could get a big fight after that, you know, because Fundora is one of them guys. He's also on his way up, you know, highly skilled, you know, but easy to hit, which I think is going to work to Erickson Lubin's advantage in this fight, you know, because he is easy to hit. He does get hit often. Sebastian Fundora. My man Mind Scepter. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. What do I hear behind me? I hear a cat. I hear a fucking cat. Anybody want a cat? Anybody want to make some General So chicken? I'll send this cat to you. Express mail right now. You just got to send me a plate. That's all I ask for. Just want a plate. But it's got to be, even if it's homemade General Tso chicken, it's got to be in like one of those styrofoam containers. It's got to be official. You know what I mean? You got to write on top of it. All that good shit. What the fuck? Stupid. Yeah, I got my one cat stays in the basement during the cold weather, so I heard the noise behind me real quick. You know, I don't even like General Tso's chicken. I'm actually a vegan. I'm the fattest vegan in Pennsylvania, for those that didn't know. All right, so coming next, we got the fight that most people have been waiting for, which is Gilbert Burns versus Khamzat as Colby Covington. I can't stand Colby Covington, but Khamzat is the best fucking nickname anyone's ever given anyone ever. I don't agree with the talking about people's kids and all that type of shit, or families and people as fathers, but Khamzat for Khamzat Chimaev, oh yeah, bro. He hit the nail on the head with that motherfucker. So they're doing the pre-hype. They're about to announce. I assume Khamzat is going to be announced first, because you know Gilbert Burns is the more established guy. He earned the right to walk into the ring second for sure. So here we go. You know, Khamzat's gonna have his new boyfriend, Darren Till. The bromance is on and popping. Let's see, they got Till in the corner. Let me see. Where's my man Till? Yeah, Till's hanging back. He's with him, no, walking to the octagon. My man Kaz. You know what I love about Khamzat, man? You know, forget the skills. And yeah, a lot of people might say he's a little snug. Or, you know, I'm snug. Yeah, his booty's snug, I heard. That's what Darren Till said. A little smug. But, you know, he also has like this young kid cockiness, right? Like this happy, it's like a happy cockiness, you know, whereas like even though he's being smug and arrogant, I also take his confidence as just being like fun. Like I feel like he's being fun in a way too, Khamzat. I think he is serious, he is a killer when it comes to his skills, but I think he's a little more lighthearted than people realize as far as his delivery, you know, the way he carries himself. This link is dropping out just a little bit here and there. I'm debating if I should look for another one. I know it's gonna come back, but I'm also afraid because this is one fight I refuse to miss any of. I am not missing any of this fight. Fuck that shit. Because this fight, you miss a half a second of this fight, it could be a wrap. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Khamzat. His name's Khamzat Chimaev. He's 10-0 so far in the UFC. Chechnyan born beast, world-class wrestler, good striking, power in both hands from what we've seen, but completely unproven. His name's Khamzat Chimaev, but Colby Covington nicknamed him Khamzat Chimaev. So, you know what I mean? That's why I was saying that. But let's see what we got, man. Let's see if Gilbert Burns is gonna end the hype job, or if Khamzat's just good but not quite ready, or if Khamzat is gonna fucking pound fucking Gilbert Burns through the fucking octagon mat, you know? And we don't know which of those things are gonna happen yet, because the truth of the matter is, you know, we seen Gilbert Burns in his last fight against Wonder Boy, and Wonder Boy is not even close to as proficient as Chimaev on the ground, and he wasn't able to submit him. So You know, I don't know. I don't know if Gilbert Burns could get the submission. It's possible. He could also get the knockout. He does have power, so we got to see. You know, the most likely outcome I think people are leaning towards is Khamzat dominating Burns, but I don't know. You know, I don't know if he dominates Gilbert Burns after Usman just had a little trouble with him prior to getting him out of there. Then this kid is for real, and his next fight needs to be for a title. It should just be for a title, because why should he have to fight Kobe? What, Kobe's gonna get another shot right away then if he beats him? Fuck that. Did Jennifer Hahn play, please? What are we talking about right now? Are we talking about is that the girl that's fighting Mikala? Or what's her name? Is that what we're talking about? Or are you just like a literal bot and I'm answering you? Jennifer Hahn. Let's see what we got. Jennifer Hahn. Yes. I think yes. I think she's fighting Michaela, right? I think she's fighting Michaela tonight. I think that fight probably did happen. I'm gonna watch that one on replay after this event is over, because there's just too much going on and I can't possibly watch everything right now. So Gilbert Burns walking to the ring. Yeah, Michaela Maya versus Jennifer Hahn. I don't know what happens yet, and I don't want to look it up because I do want to watch the fight. So, but I know that was on ESPN Plus, so that should be pretty easy to find actually. All right, let's go. Game on, baby. This is the people's main event. A lot of people are looking at this like it's the people's main event. I agree to a degree, but I really do want to see the Aljamain Sterling Petr Yan fight again to see if Sterling has made major improvements as far as his gas tank, because he was doing good in the first round or two against Petr Yan. There is a big size difference between Khamzat and Chimaev. Chimaev will be at 185 sooner than later. So, you know, what it's going to boil down to is Gilbert Burns more skilled than Chimaev, and if he's more skilled, will those more skills be enough of a suppressor on the fact that Chimaev is also very skilled and much bigger naturally? You know what I mean? So that's what this fight's going to be about here. You know, we're going to find out, is he more skilled? First of all, that's the first thing that has to happen, right? Gilbert Burns has a couple hurdles. Number one, he has to be the more skilled man, period. No choice on that end, right? And beyond that, then he also has to be able to implement the skills on the bigger man and overcome a very, very detrimental size difference. You know, Gilbert Burns, 155 for most of his career, move up to 170 in recent years, right? Chimaev, 170 because he feels like it. He'll probably end up settling at 185 when it's all said and done. So we got to see. We got to see. How do I watch the fight on my phone, bro? Hollywood Hefner. Look at what I got typed right there. If you need a link, right? First Row Sports. Type First Row Sports into your internet browser, right? You'll see it. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. It's going to be the first one or two. You click it, you go to UFC, you go to the fight you want to watch, and there's going to be a bunch of links. You are going to have to fight through a lot of pop-ups, right? So have yourself ready to do that. Be prepared to do that. Make sure you don't X out the wrong thing, because sometimes the pop-ups will change from ad to actual link and flip-flop. So pay close attention. Fight through the ads. You'll see the fight for free. 100%. Guaranteed. All right, my brother? That should work for you. It's going to be a struggle. You're going to have to fight, but you can find it. If you get on it now, you'll have it soon. Toronto to win, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I really like Chimaev a lot too, but I really like Gilbert Burns as a person, just as a human being. You know what I mean? It seems like a real good guy. So I don't know. I'm leaning towards him, but I also like seeing guys turn into superstars. And Chimaev is like, you love to see greatness, right? And he's close. He's like a couple steps away from truly being, be considered in the great category. Couple more wins, that's where he is. You know what I mean? I think, I think, I think he's a brawler to a degree, but I think he's an intelligent brawler. And I think he's going to be a little more tactical in this fight, but maybe not, because this dude's just a young, fucking, like you said, smug to a degree, confident, skilled dude, powerful, raw power. So we gotta see. We gotta see, man. We gotta see. It's about to get real, though. I know that. And of course, my link is acting up just a little bit right at this exact moment. Okay, here we go. So right away, Chimaev gets Gilbert Burns against the cage. Let's see what he could do with it now. See what he could do with it now. Uncle Dana is fighting the links right now. Cut it out, Uncle Dana. Let me watch this shit for free. How dare you? All right. Looking for the takedown. He's got Gilbert Burns up against the cage. Both of them are on their knees. Some hand fighting. Chimaev's landed some little short shots in between. 4 minutes and 8 seconds on my clock. Yeah, exactly. Khamzat is elite wrestler. And Gilbert Burns is an elite jiu-jitsu practitioner. But, all right, Gilbert Burns got back up to his feet again. So that's good. That's something not a lot of people have been able to do. Gilbert Burns just tried to roll out of it. And now Khamzat is right on top of him. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. He's just kicking Gilbert Burns' legs a little bit. Gilbert Burns is on his back. Not in the middle of the ring, kind of to the left of the ring. Now they're standing him up. Back in the middle of the ring. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. A lot of feinting right now. You can see Chimaev is being a little more careful than normal. Not rushing in quite as much. Being a little more tactical. Looking for the shots. A lot of head feints. Both of them are doing a lot of bouncing, a lot of head feints. Definitely a high-speed chest. Oh, beautiful leg kick from Gilbert Burns that at least moved Chimaev majorly. I don't know how bad it hurt, but it was a hell of a kick. Chimaev just landed a shot. Gilbert Burns also landed a nice right hand. Body kick from Burns. Burns is doing a good job moving around a lot. A lot of shoulder movement, head movement, footwork. That's what he has to do in this fight. Chimaev's the bigger guy, obviously has the reach. So that's something Gilbert Burns is going to have to do consistently throughout this fight in order to be there at the end of it. Conscious. Oh, nice right hand from Gilbert Burns. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Gilbert Burns is looking real good, sharp with the hands, sneaking in low kicks. Nice left hook from Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is having a very, very, very good first round. Chimaev just came in with 2-3 bombs, but didn't really land them. But if he did land them, them shits would have hurt. But he didn't really land them. Gilbert Burns is landing in between, countering, as well as pressing the action a good amount of the time. Nice jab to the body from Burns. This is the hardest fight of Chimaev's career already. By far, clearly. So now we get to see what the kid's really made of. Right hand from Chimaev didn't land. Gilbert Burns backing up a little bit, but throwing shots while he does. Nice jab from Gilbert Burns. Chimaev is trying to trap Burns against the cage. Land bombs. He missed, and then Gilbert Burns landed a nice right hand after evading Chimaev shots. Nice inside leg kick from Gilbert Burns. Nice right hand from Gilbert Burns. Oh, he just kind of caught Chimaev in between. I don't think it was a punch that put him down, but Chimaev, he at least slipped on the mat after the shot was landed. Beautiful fucking first round from Gilbert Burns so far. You can't ask for anything more. Cannot ask for anything more right now. 2 minutes left on my clock. My links are getting a little wonky on me, so I'm actually hopping back and forth between links right now. But this is what happens. You want to watch shit for free, you got to fucking earn it, right? You got to earn that shit. I might miss 10 seconds here and there, which is fucking painful to the soul, but it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. But Gilbert Burns. Oh, shit. That's it. That's it. That's how quick it could end. This fucking kid is special, man. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. All right, so we're in between round 1 and 2. Gilbert Burns, a little busted up. Perfect jab right on the fucking, right on the chin. Drop Gilbert Burns. Yup. Big elbow. That's what cut him open. That elbow was fucking vicious. That fucking elbow was fucking. He elbowed him so precisely with the fucking point of his elbow, and he did it. To be able to do that, plan it, and do it in, this high pressure. I'm telling you, this kid does have special traits. Now let's see what we could do here. And that was only a jab, but it was a perfect jab at the perfect moment as Gilbert Burns was stepping in, and he landed it in the perfect spot. Gilbert Burns now looking for the takedown. Almost got Chimaev down. Chimaev, got right out of it, right back to his feet. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Second round. Gilbert Burns just landed a beautiful right hand. I mean, Gilbert Burns he's doing good work, and he's avoiding, Chimaev being able to. Oh, beautiful right hand from Burns. He just wobbled Chimaev a little bit. There was a little dance. He did a little dance in his legs on that one, man. That's all Gilbert Burns needs to do just to gain a little confidence. Just see Chimaev a little uncomfortable for a second. Just that alone, as far as confidence can change a fight. These fucking Uncle Dana's doing a good job tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a good job fighting these links tonight. All right, here we go. What we got? Oh, this shit took it all the way back to. All right, now we're good. We're good. Oh man, the links are shitting right now, man. I might be in trouble, guys. I might need you guys to keep me anybody who's paying out there. You might have to keep me you might have to keep me updated for a second. Cuz right now Uncle Dana, he's got the Russians. They took a little time off and they're fighting links. They're fighting fucking links right now. Might be in trouble. I'm missing full fucking 20, 30-second stretches in this fight. I already know that's not a good look. Oh, man. Uncle Dana, man. What are you doing to me, Uncle Dana? Uncle Dana's fucking with me here, people. You guys gotta let me know, man. If somebody gets knocked out or some shit, you guys gotta let me know till I get this back on. Because right now, I'm still not back on. I gotta be at least 45 seconds to a minute of downtime at this point. So whoever's in here. All right, here we go. Well, we're almost back. 2 minutes. Oh, nice left hand from Burns. Nice right hand from Burns. Chimaev is looking just a little bit more labored. You see some subtle changes in his energy right now. Just subtle. Just subtle. Nice right hand. Another nice right hand from Gilbert Burns. But Gilbert Burns looks exhausted too. Nice right hand from Chimaev. Uh-oh. These guys are having a fucking war right now. Gilbert Burns just went for a takedown. Chimaev fought it. Oh, man, he's switching. Oh, man. That shit just stuck on me right as it looked like he was looking for a submission. All right, back to their feet. Minute left in the second round. Nice jab from Gilbert Burns. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Gilbert Burns didn't give up when he got dropped. Chimaev got hurt a little bit, couple times, looking a little a little less energy. We've never seen Chimaev even a little bit fatigued in the octagon before. So 33 seconds left, second round. I got to find another link if this shit keeps doing this, though. Nice left hand from Gilbert Burns. Nice jab from Gilbert Burns. 20 seconds left, second round. Anybody who's in here, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comedy, social commentary, UFC, all the dumb shit. Follow me if you like dumb shit. Oh, nice shots. Nice little in-between shots from Gilbert Burns as he's landing. Nice right hand for Chimaev towards the end of the round. Oh, another big shot from Chimaev. Another big shot. Gilbert Burns. Oh, Gilbert Burns just dropped Chimaev. Gilbert Burns just dropped Chimaev with like 3 seconds left in the round. Let's go. Let's go. Hell of a fight so far. He might have kicked him when he was down. He might have kicked him when he was down right there. We got to see it on the replay. Holy shit. What an end to the fucking round. Gilbert Burns is fucking... If this kid pulls out this fight, he got heart too. And that's what we need to see. That's what we need to see about Chimaev. You got heart once you get pressed. Beautiful right hands from Chimaev. Beautiful right hand. And then bang. Gilbert Burns comes with a perfect right hand. Bang. 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 He caught him with it. He didn't. Oh man, what a fucking perfect right overhand. Perfect right overhand to end the round. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Oh, Khamzat slapped him. All right, let's go. Okay. Khamzat is smiling. Let's see what you got, bro. Let's see if you a real Chechnyan warrior like you said. And let's go Gilbert Burns. We already see what Gilbert Burns is made of in this fight. Nice jab from Gilbert Burns. Yeah, that was probably a Gilbert Burns round. Joe said might have. Most likely that was Gilbert Burns round. That was the biggest moment of the round. 100%. And it happened at the end, so the judges are influenced by that. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. Round number 3. Gilbert Burns is doing a good job with the up jab as the shorter man, but at least throwing the up jab to keep Chimaev off balance a little bit. They're both a little more measured in this round. I guess after that last round, they both said, all right, let me fucking chill the fuck out a little bit. But damn, this is fucking turning into a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Let's go. Burns looking for the takedown. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Well, 43 on mine. Chimaev fighting it off. Let me get another link in the side here. Because at the moment, they're playing games. You could just see it. Everything Chimaev does, you can see the force behind it. You see the force behind it. But more technically proficient strikers, because there are strikers that are even more efficient than Gilbert Burns, can expose this for sure. Oh, he just landed a couple beautiful shots on Gilbert Burns, working the body, working the head, left hands, right hands, knees. Oh, mean uppercut. Gilbert Burns got to do something. Gilbert, you better do something, bro. Because right now he's putting a beating on you. You better switch it up. Man, those were some bombs that Chimaev just hit him with. Chimaev is gassed too. That's the only thing saving Gilbert Burns. Another nice right hand. Good right hand from Gilbert Burns. Got a war on our hands here, fellas and ladies. Nice inside leg kick from Gilbert Burns. 2:40 left on my clock. Nice left hand from Gilbert Burns. Jab. 2 jabs. Chimaev is stalking. Gilbert Burns is backing up, but landing shots on the back up at times. Missed right hand from Gilbert Burns. Couple little pouring jabs from Chimaev. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left on my clock. I don't think people gave my man Gilbert Burns enough credit. But Gilbert Burns might about to be gone very soon. Burns is doing his best, but I don't know, man. This other link just put me back like a minute. So I'm going to be repeating myself. See if we can get out of that one. I'll tell you one thing, man. This is the first time in a while I seen them. They got almost every streaming site struggling to keep the links up right now. And the only one that's really working, like I said, is the OG site, which is First Row Sports. And that's the only one that's really working. So, okay, where we at right now? God, man, I'm fighting hard through links right now. All right, on my clock, we got 1:07 left. Round 3. We got Gilbert Burns got to survive another minute to get into round 4. He's bloodied. He's tired. Chimaev is just stalking him. He's also tired, but he has a lot more left in the tank. Oh, nice right hand from Gilbert Burns. Another nice right hand from Gilbert Burns. That's 3. And then a nice left. Oh, he just missed. Gilbert Burns is just throwing, trying to hit Yankee fucking home runs. Oh, just missed on another huge right hand. If Chimaev wasn't so tired and he times a counter shot in between, it's over. But Gilbert Burns loses no stock. Oh, he just got hit with a crazy uppercut. Another big right hand. Another right hand from Gilbert. Little left jab from Gilbert. Chimaev misses on another big right hand. Comes in with a running kick. Gilbert Burns returns fire. Chimaev looking, ooh! God damn. Classic. We got a classic on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a classic on our hands here. Holy shit. Give Gilbert Burns all the fucking credit in the world, man. Holy shit. Chimaev is a fucking beast, and Gilbert Burns proved who he is even more than we already knew. God damn. Oh, wait, that's it. I'm thinking it's a 5-rounder. That's a 3-rounder. I forgot about that. See? We're all thinking of this shit as the fucking main event. I'm thinking this was the damn 5-rounder. Holy shit. Wow, man. What a fucking fight. Fucking straight classic. Straight classic. Chimaev wins. In my opinion, Rapid Skills Unlimited was good, brother. Are you subbed? Because I will sub to you. Are we subbed to each other? Regardless, make sure you sub. I will sub back, my good brother. I'll go search up your page if it doesn't notify me. I got you in here now. And the Ryan Garcia fight on my clock is in the first round. We're going to see what Ryan Garcia does tonight in his return to the ring while we watch this classic UFC card so far. Great card so far. This Chimaev Gilbert Burns fight, one of the best fucking fights you're ever going to see. Back and forth. I sub, brother. Let's go. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Much love. Let's network in general. Let's build in general. Hit me up on other platforms too, bro. Let's expand the empire that don't exist yet. You know what I mean? Let's expand the non-existent empire, my brother. You know what I mean? Let's do it. That's how we make it happen. 2-1. Khamzat Chimaev. Hell of a fight. Second round to Gilbert Burns. First and third to Gilbert Chimaev. Gilbert Chimaev. Gilbert Chimaev. Undefeated. Khamzat Chimaev. Ebbs and flows. Nuance. Escaped adversity. Let's see if there's some love. Okay, nice hug after the fight. Nice hug after the fight. Let's go. That's what I want to see. That should make a grown man cry. That should make a grown man cry. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers are showing so much love and respect to each other, and that is what will make Khamzat an even bigger star. Be arrogant in your skills, right? Be playful. Talk your shit, but show respect after. That's what you want to see. Real shit. That's what you want to see. Khamzat said, tough fight. I didn't know he was so tough. Why are they booing this dude? Why the hell are they booing Khamzat now? What, you got to knock everybody out in the first round or get booed? He shows so much love to Gilbert Burns right now, and that's what you want to see. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be back to doing this every Saturday at 10 p.m., maybe 10:30, maybe 9:30 at times, depending on the main events when the fight cards start. But I had to take off from this channel for a good month to let a strike or two disappear. So we're good now again. So I could get back to handling business over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely 100% streaming that fight. You already know, brother. All right, looks like I need another link, but this is a good time to try to find it. Holy shit, what a fight. What a fight. I love it. Let's go. I love what I'm hearing from Khamzat right now. I love it. I love the dude even more now. Neither guy casuals, bro. These fucking pieces of shit. These dudes just went to war. We just learned that Khamzat could be great, right? You're not only great just because you destroy people. You got to prove you're great by getting pushed and still getting through it and still winning. You know, Adesanya, the Gastelum fight, right? That's one of the main fights that got Adesanya to the next level. And that's because he took a beating at times in that fight. You know? Yeah, listen. Aljamain should have never had the belt. There is no debating that part of it, right? That part of what you're saying is absolutely true. The murking, it's very likely to happen, but this is what can change it. Aljamain Sterling gassed in that first fight. He fought hard for a round and a half, throwing volume and attacking and having a lot of success. He outstruck Petr Yan in that fight. People forget that. But then Petr Yan took over from like round 1.5 on and beat the brakes off him until the illegal knee. So yeah, he shouldn't have the belt, but the rules are the rules. So he should have the belt. But we got to see now. We got to see. Hell yeah, tested and showed that even though he's a cocky fuck and he's smug, that he has respect as well. So that's always a good look, you know what I mean? My man Last Jedi going for Aljamain. I ain't knocking that, you know. I'm leaning that way too, to a degree, but you know, I'm leaning that way just because I like Aljamain. He's a New York guy, you know, he's been around the game for a while, and I'd like to see him win the belt officially. But I also love Petr Yan and love to see greatness, like I said with Chimaev. Even though I kind of wanted Burns to win, I also love seeing guys that are just, you know, basically undefeated or unstoppable and just, you know, running through people. So, what's good, Nick? What's the word, my old friend? What you think about that fight? I think that was immediately could be a top 10 welterweight fight ever. You know, I think that could go into, did they say the annals of history? Ryan Garcia's putting a beating on his opponent right now. Second round. Ryan Garcia, you could just tell they gave him a tune-up fight to get him back in the ring. He's molly-whopping this dude back to Uganda or wherever he's from at the moment. Ryan Garcia looking good, looking crisp, but he's supposed to against this guy. So whatever. So anyway, that's the little boxing trail off. But what I think about the Chimaev Burns fight, classic, bro. Neither guy loses stock. Both guys' stock increase after that fight. You know, they both look great in moments. They both showed heart. They were both tired and kept fighting. And as my man Southhead just said, the show of respect at the end was golden. And I love that shit. There's nothing I love seeing more than a hard fight and dudes showing respect, or guys that were talking shit before a fight and then after just hugging it out and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, that's as real as it gets, man. That's the realest shit in the world right there. We are having a problem, no. We are having a problem. Uncle Dana. This son of a bitch, Uncle Dana. He's fighting off links good tonight. And I don't have the Android box anymore, so I'm doing it all strictly off the laptop. Look at that, bro. They really on it tonight, boy. I'm going to have to try to find this shit somewhere else, and nothing else is working right now. Y'all might have to put me onto a fucking damn link site soon, because mine is bugging the fuck out right now. Absolutely, but I don't think it was unanimous. Nah, there's 3 rounds. You know what I mean? Chimaev won 2 of them. It was definitely, it's almost impossible to have a draw in a 3-round fight. You know what I mean? It's like damn near impossible. Chimaev, the right guy won for sure, but neither guy loses any fucking. Uncle Dana, I'm telling you, yo, grass-fed, he's on it tonight, boy. Bro, I haven't had to fight this hard for my links in fucking years, bro. Best fight I've seen in a long time. Hell fucking yeah, bro. 100%. Let's see. The only one that was working tonight was First Row Sports. And now even First Row Sports is bugging out a little bit, so we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We might be in trouble. We'll see. We'll see. Got a new link popping right now. Let's see if it leads anywhere. I don't know if it's gonna. We're having some difficulty, man. We're having some link difficulty tonight. Uncle Dana, I'm telling you, man. I think that's the real reason behind this war. I think Dana, he's sending the Russian bots and all the Russians, and they're gonna work their way to Europe, and they're gonna stop the fucking illegal streaming industry, bro. That's what this shit is about. Mail order brides and the streaming industry. Quote Uncle Dust at Uncle Dust Comedy. If you have any complaints, at Uncle Dust Comedy. I could not get one link to work. I got one going now, bro. It's a fight. It's a fight. You gotta stay in it, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta stay in it. You know, those ads pop up. Oh, get another one. You have 2, 3 in the cut. Yeah. Shit's rough. Oh, regardless, yeah, bro. Bro, amazing fight. Like from a what's the right way to say it? From an emotional standpoint or like a morale standpoint, I agree with you, right? It should have just been a fucking draw because you just want to see both guys walk away because they both deserved it in a way, right? But if you go by points and you go by the fight overall, Chimaev won. He won 2 rounds to 1, and he had more moments that were big. Even though Gilbert also had a couple good moments, you know what I mean? The Garcia fight is currently on. He is, he didn't get the knockout yet, but it's in the 3rd round. And Ryan Garcia is basically beating the brakes off the dude. I got to find the Erickson Lubin Sebastian Fundora fight when I get off the stream. I got to watch that. And it was a good female fight on tonight, actually, as well. Michaela, I forgot her last name, but she's looking like a beast in the females versus Jennifer Hahn, who someone asked me about before. Got a duck and weave, baby. Got a duck and weave. You hit me with an ad, I get another link up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, they might, right? They might see each other again. You know, if Chimaev goes out beats Covington, right? Because they said that might be the next fight. They got a big card on ABC coming up, and he's talking about possibly putting Covington versus Chimaev on the ABC primetime card, you know? So if Gilbert Burns goes and beats the next guy he fights, Chimaev beats a guy, you know, you never know. It could a year from now, it might be Gilbert Burns versus Chimaev for the title, because Chimaev might have knocked off Usman by then. But this is what I'll say, though. Gilbert Burns is a good striker, right? But he's not like a great striker. There's better strikers. And he was able to find moments and find spots. So, you know, a real efficient, effective striker, when he's doing the sloppier shit, is going to be able to time him even better. And Usman is a better striker than Gilbert Burns at this point. I don't have any doubt in my mind of that. So I still would favor Usman in that fight. I would have to see how they look when they have wrestling exchanges. But Usman is a big welterweight, so he matches up better with Chimaev as far as size as well. So I probably would favor Usman, considering what we just seen in the Burns fight, even though it was an impressive performance by Chimaev. I seen things he has to work on, and that's why having Darren Till with him is such an asset, because Darren Till is going to add on to his striking, because Darren Till is one of the best strikers, you know, in the game. You know, so who knows? Who knows? We got to see how it shakes out when that fight happens. Nice. I don't know what he said nice about, but I appreciate the nice. That's the problem with the comment section and having to do everything on my own. You know, I miss but I just usually do shit like I could just pretend like everything I say for the rest of the night. I could be like, "Yo, Nick, do you remember that time you shit your pants 4 times in one day for a month straight?" No doubt. You know what I mean? So now I could just use this no doubt whenever I feel like it. So that part of it's dope. You know what I mean? But yeah. So here we go. Petr Yan. Petr Yan. About to get in the ring. Petr Yan. And then they're gonna announce my man Aljamain. Right? What do we got in this fight? What we have in this fight is, did Aljamain Sterling make major changes, especially to his cardio, and major improvements in his gas tank? Because Petr Yan doesn't have a gas tank. That motherfucker got the reserves that they ship out from Crimea. You know what I mean? Like, he don't get tired. He's always moving forward. He don't move forward as much in the first round or two at times, but he's still usually moving forward even when he's taking shots in the first round or two. He's a forward motion guy. 75-80% of the time he's in the ring. He never gets tired. Aljamain blew his load a little bit in the first round and a half, and then Petr Yan started beating him down. So did Aljamain do enough things to change? Petr Yan don't need to change shit. He got more takedowns in the first fight. That's supposed to be Aljamain's status in a lot of ways, right? I think Aljamain was 1 of 17 in takedowns in the first fight. I think Yan was 7 of 7, if I remember correctly. Aljamain did outstrike Yan, though. That's what a lot of people don't realize. He outstruck him, mostly based on the activity in the first round and a half. But then after that, gas tank, Petr Yan was able to dominate. So will that happen again? Could it happen even earlier? Yeah. But early on, there's also a chance that Yan gets a little too aggressive and Aljamain's able to get his back at some point. And Aljamain, if he gets your back, a lot of the times it's night-night. So we got to see. It was 5 times. Oh, it was 5 times. All right. It was 5 times. I want to see Sterling go down. Why, though? What's your problem with Sterling, man? I like Aljamain. Why don't you like Aljamain? What's your issue with I want to know what your issue with Aljamain is, Nick. Put me on, bro. He comes off as a pretty nice guy to me. He's respected in his area, good to the people in his neighborhood and shit. Long Island cat, right? Long Island, I believe. Who's fighting right now, UFC? Right now, Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling fight is about to start. Aljamain Sterling is taking his shirt off, about to get, mouthpiece checked. He just kicked his shoes off. What are you watching right now, Last Jedi? You watching the Ryan Garcia fight? That Ryan Garcia is just going to abuse this dude for how... This dude looks like he might survive, though. Ryan Garcia is just piecing him up. He's probably going to survive. Good chance of that. Right now, Aljamain Sterling about to walk in the ring. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we fucking got. Aljamain Sterling has gotten a lot of heat, because he got illegally kicked. It's not his fault, man. And then once you have that belt, he didn't even want to do all the shit with the belt, but his people around him like, listen, enjoy it, man. You have it. It's yours for now. He broke the rules, right? What the hell did this dude do? He got so much heat the past couple years, which I think is bullshit, man. The guy's always been professional, always been respectful. He's confident. I wouldn't go as far as saying he's arrogant, but, I think he just has self-belief, and it's that whole, if you say it to yourself and say it out loud, you make it happen mentality he got a little bit, in my mind. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Aljamain's getting in the ring right now. Yan is Sterling. Yan is a beast. Sterling looks like he's in better shape this time. I think it's going to be a very fast-paced fight. Yeah. I favor Yan, of course, especially after seeing the last fight. But I think if Aljamain made major changes to his cardio and he's a little more tactical, he could get it done. I'm going like 60-40, maybe 65-35 towards Young. You know what I mean? Like, that's like where I'm definitely sitting naturally. I'm watching Garcia and you at same time, bro. Let's go. Party time. Let's go, bro. I appreciate you, Last Jedi. I really do, bro. You always loyal on this fucking channel, bro. Thank you. This fight gonna be crazy. Regardless, bro. It's gonna be like frantic, I think. It's gonna have very frantic energy, which could lead to either one of them getting caught. Anybody who's in here, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Highly appreciated. I'm going to start trying to do this every Saturday at 10 p.m. again. Even if there's not fights, I think I'm going to go live anyway and just talk, talk upcoming fights, pound for pound list, shit like that. That's what I'm aiming for. Boxing, MMA, UFC, all of it, all fight sports. We don't discriminate. Love them all. No issue. I just think last fight he got lucky that Yan threw that. I mean, listen, he got lucky. He was probably going to get finished. But once again, he outstruck Yan and won the first round and a half. And it was stopped in the fourth. So who knows? You know what I mean? People on IG are out of their mind, like my friend Nick, and they're being emotional and they're having an attachment to the underdog and Gilbert Burns. There's 3 rounds. Chimaev won 1 and 3. Gilbert Burns 1-2. It's very simple. You know what I mean? It's not even hard to figure out. Yeah, that's what I think. Frantic. We're going to have some frantic action right now. Yan had better cardio last fight. Aljo would have worked on his, but so did Peter, I'm guessing. Yeah, and then Peter don't even have to. That's the thing. Like, some dudes just have natural gas tanks. You know what I mean? Like, they're never going to get tired unless you beat them into getting tired, like Gaethje did to Tony Ferguson, right? But some guys just have gas tanks that, you can't touch no matter what you do unless you beat them into tiredness, beat them into fatigue, or choke them, Wrestling. Yeah, that's your favorite sport. That's your favorite sport. Talk after fight. Of course, bro. Let's go. Talk after fight. Fight's about to start. If you're in here, please subscribe. Hands down, gonna be a great fight. Be back when it's over, fam. Love you, brothers. Appreciate you, my twins. My twiggers. My twin wiggers. You my twiggers. What are they called? Twin wiggers. Twiggers. Fuck out of here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Fight's about to start. Both guys walk right to each other. Aljamain hits Yan with a little body kick. Tries to throw another one. Yan scoops it out the way. Yan is stalking. Aljo's looking looking for precision. You can tell Aljo's just looking for a precise shot to land at the moment. He's not being as aggressive as he was in the first fight, which is smart because he blew his load in the first round. Little leg kick from Aljo. Lot of movement from Aljamain. A lot of lateral movement. Keeping Yan from pinning him down at the moment. Jan's chasing him, but not chasing him, but shadowing him as he's moving left to right. Aljo's shot right in. Petr Yan looked for a bomb, but he stuffed the takedown. Aljo definitely looking for the takedown early. Little leg kick from Aljo, didn't really land it. Yan is stalking. Aljo's doing lateral circles, trying to keep Yan from pinning him into a corner or into a shot. Kick from Aljo, but it was more just to back up Yan than to land. Yeah, he's being much smarter in this fight. He went way too crazy in the first fight with expending energy in the first round. Who we got in here? Bring my man up. He just left. Somebody came in and left. Come back in if you want, my brother. All right. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first round. Not the frantic pace that we expected because Aljo isn't looking to make it as frantic as he was the first fight. You know? Oh, nice little body kick from Aljo. Miss on the left hand from Yan. Another good kick from Aljo. Another miss with the left hand from Yan. 3 minutes left in the first round. Yan is pouring with the right hand. Aljo's doing a good job of staying on the outside foot. He's doing a good job going to the left and right when he's moving. And then when he's staying still, he's also keeping his right foot on the outside. So he's not letting Yan sit down on anything yet. But Yan just landed a decent right hand and a nice powerful kick. Put Aljo into the cage. But I mean, not damaging, but just a lot of, forward, force on it. So pushed him back. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first round. Petr Yan is doing a lot of chasing. Aljo's doing a lot of lateral movement. Aljo has landed a few more shots. Most of them being body kicks. Not too many headshots from Aljo yet. Yan has barely landed anything. I think one body kick, maybe a couple little pouring shots. Little low kick from Yan right there. Little slapping kick. Little combination to Aljo's right shoulder. He's back on the outside. Nice check kick from Petr Yan. Aljo right now is just playing defense. He's playing defense, and he's looking for a takedown. Yan is being wild with the strikes. He got to be careful. He's low. Yeah, exactly. Anik just said, well, he's loading up. He's loading up on every fucking shot. And he doesn't always do that. He does do a lot of pity pats too within his, big shots. Aljo's doing a really good job with varying the kicks to the body. Like I said, not a lot of headshots landed for Aljo, but he's landed more strikes in the round. 1 minute left in the first round. A lot of fans are not going to like this. Fans don't like shit like this. Nice little body shot from Yan. He put a nice little left hand into Aljo's body. Little kick from Aljo to the body. Yan is stalking. Oh, nice elbow from Aljo. Nice little elbow from the standing still position. Body kick from Yan, and then flailed with a couple other punches. He just wants to massacre. You can tell he wants to flatline Aljo. 20 seconds left in the first round. Same thing as the rest of the fight. Aljamain Sterling is just back and forth, using his footwork, using a lot of great body kicks. And then Aljo's just throwing little pity pat shots, and he really wants a takedown. They both landed a nice shot. They both landed a little shot towards the end. Sterling almost hit him with a late kick. Got to be careful with that shit. Appreciate you, bro. For real, for real. Always appreciate you. Fever Flames, my brother. Yo, me and Dust are actually going to start doing interviews with independent talent separate from our podcast, and then use clips of it on our podcast and release them as like full episodes. So we'll sit down with like rappers or comedians or this, that for like an hour maybe, and then use clips and put out a full episode. So I'm going to contact you about that soon. I want to start putting a bunch of them in the bank so we could use those interviews for the show and shit. So, but I hope all is well in general, my brother. I'm going to get at you soon to talk about what I just mentioned. All right, let's go. Second round. I mean, even though what Aljo did was boring, it might have won him the round. Probably won him the round. You might hate it. You might hate it. You might be like, this is boring. This is bullshit. But it was tactical, and he landed a lot of kicks. You can't ignore kicks. Nice low kick from Aljo. And then caught another one. Front kick from Aljo. Yan is just stalking. Little jab from Aljo. Lead right hand from Aljo. Not really landing many of these shots, though, just to be clear. A lot of these shots are very glancing. All he's doing is using the cage, trying to make sure he has energy later right now, basically. Nice, I was going to say, nice, sharp body kick from Petr Yan, and he just gave him that front kick on the knee right there, too, that we were talking about in an earlier fight. Hand fighting in the middle of the ring. You can tell Sterling really wants to take that. And that's what he's really going for. He wants to submit Yan, and Yan wants to knock his fucking head off. That's pretty much where we're at right now. Right now, he's got Petr Yan's leg, looking for the takedown. Okay, he's on top of Yan. Oh, this is not good. Oh shit! He's got both hooks in. He's got the body triangle, both hooks in, and he's on Petr Yan's back right now. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second round. He's got so much time to work, and one of his specialties is the rear naked choke. And he's got 3 minutes and 22 seconds. He has him wrapped above his hips completely. The body triangle is in tight. And this is Aljamain's bread and butter. Uh-oh. Yeah. And that's a round in the bank, too. All right. Let's see what he got. So far, just a lot of hand fighting. You know, nothing major going on. Aljo hasn't been able to advance his position anymore yet. But that body triangle is tight as fuck. And he's not going to... Very slim chance he gets out of this body triangle. He got that body locked tight. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second round. Aljamain obviously looking to get the choke in. Petr Yan's doing a great job so far fighting the hands, not letting Aljamain advance his position at all. You can see he's getting frustrated, Petr Yan, but I mean, listen, this is why it's MMA. Right now, the fans are booing. This shit is MMA. This isn't boxing. You know what I mean? You choke, if you go hold a man down, wrap your body around him and choke his ass to sleep, that's some real shit too. Fuck out of here, man. Booing these dudes. I remember back in the day when I was a casual, I might boo for some shit like this too. When I was a little cunt. Okay. Now Aljamain's landing big shots from the back. Oh, he might get it. He might get it. He might get it. This is getting close. Okay, nope. Now he's on the side. And now he's hitting him with big ground and pound while he got the body locked. And now he's looking for the choke again after softening him up with some great ground and pound shots. Sterling is manhandling him right now. And y'all act like this ain't some shit. You want to boo people. This shit is abusive. You know how frustrating that is? What would you rather happen? A dude knock you out or control you for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, beat you up, and then choke you to sleep? But I don't know if he's going to choke him to sleep. I don't know if that part's going to happen. Because Yan did a real good job of fighting off the hands. But still a very dominant round from Aljamain. He might have 2 rounds in the bank. It might be 1-1 after this. And that's what Aljamain was looking from the very beginning of the fight. You seen, he said it before the fight. He said, I'm going to get him down. I'm going to choke him out. You know, that's what he's looking for. He's blasting Yan right now, raining down shots. 7 seconds left. Aljo, one last attempt at the choke. He knows he's not getting it. Couple more shots for Yan. Petr Yan walked over to his corner. He ain't happy. You gotta love Ray Longo. Ray Longo is one of the trainers out of Long Island, you know, real New York guy. Aljo started walking towards Yan a little bit, looking at him. Ray Longo's like, yeah, you fucking look at him. Look at him. Fucking go look at him. Look at him again. Get it, me. Fucking love it. You gotta love fucking Ray Longo, man. Fake black belts is streaming his TV showing the fight on IG. Fucking ridiculous, bro. He's gonna get struck. You could lose your channel for that shit, bro. You gotta be real fucking careful with that shit. You gotta be real. I tried doing shit like that. Every time I tried doing shit like that, my accounts were on fire or shut down. So I just can't do it anymore. You know, Bruce, Iron Lion, Nah, I definitely don't know that. A lot of energy, yeah, but he also drained a lot of energy from Yan. So we'll see. We'll see which did more. I guess we'll have to see. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Sterling just looked for a big knee, then landed a nice right hand. He's feeling more comfortable now. Good low kick from Yan. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left on my clock. Another nice low kick from Petr Yan. Back to the same thing as before. Sterling is doing a lot of semicircles or looking to get back to it. Yan just landed a mean body kick and then a nice front kick. Aljamain looking for the takedown again. He's looking for the takedown again. Yan fought it off good again. Real good job fighting that takedown from Petr Yan. All right. Now Yan got Sterling up against the cage after Sterling was looking for another takedown. See, we got to see now. This is right around when Aljamain Sterling started looking tired in the first fight. So now let's see. Let's see if this ends up couple nice shots from Aljamain. Couple nice body kicks, hit him with a little close elbow. Looking to take down Yan again. Oh, got him down again. Got the hooks right in again. He got him down again. Hooks in again. Right around the same time in the round as the first round. And now he's over here smiling. He's smiling. He gave everyone a nice smile and head nod. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. So now he has about the same amount of time as he had in the first round. I mean, in the second round to try to sink in a choke. And if not, he might have 3 rounds in the bank. You know, the first round's a little debatable. But second and third round, if he keeps him pinned like this again, that's 2 dominant rounds in a row. Okay. I'll look into him. Maybe I'll know him if I see a video or a picture of him, but I'll look into it. Not him, this. I got to look into it. I will 100% be looking into it. If you want to inbox me some shit, make my life easier. Me and Dust actually going to do some bare knuckle profiling soon. So maybe we'll include that. All right. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Aljamain controlling the body lock masterfully. And he literally, Petr Yan can do nothing to get him off of him at the moment. Wild. I mean, Aljamain, he said it before the fight. It was going to be a different fight. You're not fighting the same guy. Blase blah. So far, it's proven to be true, but there's still 2 rounds left. And you know what happens at the beginning of every round. You start back out on your feet. And as long as they start on their feet, Petr Yan is as dangerous in the first round, as he is in the 5th. Or vice versa. You know what I meant. He fought Crazy Horse. Okay. I got to look into him. My man right here, Bruce Iron Lion Lucha. I got to look. I got to look because I might look and be like, oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not big on bare knuckle, but I want to get more into knowing the history and the fights because they're entertaining as fuck, the ones I've watched. All right, 1:25 left in the 3rd round. Aljamain Sterling has controlled almost 8 of the last 10 minutes, 2 rounds. Looking to turn him over. Yeah, seriously. You got to give Petr Yan's gas tank is helping him right now too, right? Because like not a lot of guys even have the the energy to fight off chokes and positions for this long. Just based upon fatigue alone, a lot of other guys would have been choked out if they were controlled for 8 minutes over 2 rounds or 7 minutes or whatever this ends up being. So you got to give Petr Yan a fucking ton of credit for that end of it. You know what I mean? If you're in here right now, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please look at them other channels. Subscribe to them there. The bottom, on the side. I will sub back. I will follow back. Please, all support is appreciated. Appreciated. All right. 10 seconds left in the 3rd round. Aljamain Sterling has dominated the last 2 rounds. Might have won the 1st round based upon strikes landed. But interesting fight. Definitely not the first fight. Very different from the first fight. Aljamain has taken a different tactical approach, and he's also used his skills at the highest level. Got a guy down, body lock, 4 minutes of control time each of the last 2 rounds, like maybe 3:30, so probably like 7 minutes combined over the past 2 rounds minimum. But they're going to start right back out on their feet. And that little fucking maniac Russian is going to be right back on his fucking feet. And once you're on your feet and it's stand-up game, Aljamain could go at any moment. But you can see Yan, for the first time in the UFC, you can see Petr Yan questioning himself just a little bit. Not a lot, but just like where he's like, oh man, all right, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. So here we go. 4th round. And then we got the main event coming up. Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. Hell of a card so far. High-level skills in all different disciplines, because that's what the UFC is. It's not boxing. I love boxing, but every fight ain't going to be boxing. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Yan came out very aggressive. Aljamain went for a takedown. They both were tangled up a little bit. Now they're both back up to their feet. Yan was in a dominant position on the ground for a second. Back on their feet. Yan landed a couple shots. 1-2. Nice little 1-2. 4 minutes and big low kick as he was looking for a takedown. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Yan is on top of Sterling. Sterling's kind of like on his knees. He was going for a takedown. It didn't work out. Aljamain Sterling is backing up with his gloves on the canvas on purpose. Slick. Veteran moves, especially after the last time. Yan got Aljamain up against the cage. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. He's got Aljamain up against the cage from behind. Aljamain just turned back around. It looks like, okay. Yan was maybe thinking about a takedown, but then he backed out of it. Now they're back on their feet. Yan just landed a nice little kick to the body and a nice little knee, but they didn't really land flush. But still, pretty work. Aljamain looking for the takedown again. Looking for the neck. He might have kneed him in his little Russian walnuts real quick. Little body shot from Yan. Sterling again. It's too high. He's gonna fall off. He's gonna fall off. He's wrapped around Yan, but he's gonna fall off. Now Yan is on top of him. Now Yan is on top of him. He was Sterling was looking for an arm bar from his back, but wasn't able to do anything with it. Now we got 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the round. Petr Yan is on top of Aljamain Sterling. Sterling's keeping him close to his body right now. All this shit sounds like a big pause. No homo, but that's what it is right now. I got to describe it as it is. Ryan Garcia just putting in a nice work pail, lunchbox, lunch pail, work hat performance, dominating his opponent from round 1 on. Nothing really good going on that end. Yes. Do you want to know what happened or no? I won't tell you until you give me the thumbs up, because I don't want to blow it for you if you can find it somewhere. But please do me a favor and subscribe, because I very much appreciate that shit. But let me know and I'll tell you what happened if you want to know, but I don't want to spoil it if you're going to go try to find it somewhere to watch. Let me know. I'll come back to that. I'm going to go watch the fight. 1:35 left. 4th round. Petr Yan will end up winning this round based upon him having 2 minutes or so of control time, unless Aljamain can do something to change this within the next minute. Then we're going to be going into round 5, and it's either going to be 3-1 Aljamain. He won 2 rounds dominantly, right? 1 round maybe, and Yan won this round for sure. Or it's 2-2. Yan won the first round and this round, and Sterling had his 2 dominant rounds. I lean a little more towards 3-1 because Aljamain did more work in the first round. Even though it was kicks, still work. 50 seconds left in the 4th round. Yan is still on top. Yan is still in control. So still his ground control time is just piling up for this round. So it's going to end up being 2-2 or 3-1. I think 3-1, my opinion. But 2-2 wouldn't be that crazy. 25 seconds left to go. Ryan Garcia, he's fighting a dude that, whatever. But he's young. He had a mental health thing going on. He doesn't need to come back and fight Tank Davis or one of those monsters in the lightweight division. But he looks like he put in a nice performance tonight. Got back in the ring, getting loose again. And hopefully he'll be able to take on a big name within his next couple fights again. Because Garcia has all the skills to be a champ for a long time, as long as his chin can hold up. All right. So in between rounds 4 and 5 of the co-main event between Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling, so far, we had a slow first round where Aljamain did a little more. 2 dominant rounds where Aljamain got his back and controlled him for 3.5 minutes for 2 rounds in a row. And then a 4th round where Petr Yan controlled the real estate when they were on their feet for the most part, and then had about 2 minutes and 35 seconds of ground control time. So 3-1 in my opinion, 2-2. Maybe. Let's go. Ryan Garcia got 1:37 left in his fight. Nothing cooking. That fight's been very lackluster. That's why I didn't need to pay too much attention to it. You could tell Garcia's still getting his legs back under him. Just a little. All right, here we go. Oh, beautiful low kick from Petr Yan. 4:47 to go in the 5th round. Oh, Petr Yan with a beautiful lower leg kick. It looks like he hurt Aljamain with that one. He didn't like that shit. Okay, Aljamain looking for a takedown. Looking a little desperate. That one was a little desperate. That's not great. That's a lot. Exactly. That's a lot of energy expended. You know, it's the takedowns you don't get that zaps the guy trying, you know, the wrestler, the guy doing the wrestling. 4:17 left. 5th round in what could be a 2-2 fight or a 3-1 Aljamain fight. It can't be 3-1 the other way. That's not possible. Yan landed another nice shot. Left hand. Sterling landed a decent little body shot, a jab. Yan a decent little left hand. Aljamain, he's going for another shot, for another takedown, but he's doing it way too obvious. Uh-oh. Aljamain's trying to take his back again. He's got one hook in. He wants to get that other hook in. We got 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the 5th round. See what we got here, man. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. Round number 5. Aljamain controlling Petr Yan up against the cage. My man just left. Somebody came in and just left. Come back, brother. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 5th round. Aljamain just had a decent little amount of control time, but Yan just spun back out of it. 3 minutes to go. They're back in the middle of the ring. Yan's trying to throw bombs. Sterling's trying to get a takedown. Jab from Sterling. Then a right hand from Sterling. Then another shot for the takedown. Way too obvious. But at least he hit him with a shot and then went for the takedown on that attempt. These ones he's never going to get. He's diving in. It's too obvious. And if he gets too many takedowns stuffed in around, even if Petr Yan doesn't do much, it could end up being, what's his detriment for the round. Jab from Sterling. Another shot, looking for another takedown. Looking a little more tired now is Sterling. If Yan puts up the pressure, I don't know. He might be able to get him out of there, because you can see Sterling's looking just a little more labored. All he's thinking about is takedowns. He wants no parts of the stand-up game right now. And it's too obvious. And Yan knows it. Yan just hit him with a mean knee. Mean jumping knee. Body shot from Sterling, but not really. Nice little kick from Yan. Now Yan got Sterling down. He's looking to take Sterling's back at the moment. I don't know if he's looking for a submission or if he's just looking to get the control time. But if it's Yan, he's looking for something violent, I'm sure. So he's on Sterling's back, but he's not really doing anything. Sterling just got back to his feet, walking into the cage. Yan looked for a kick. Minute 22 left in the 5th round. You would have to edge this round to Yan. So this is a very close fight. This is a 3-2 either way fight, most likely. Oh, shit. Sterling, desperate. He wants that takedown so bad. And Yan just fucking had a amazing fucking scramble. Got out of it. Now he's on Sterling's back again. 54 seconds left in the 5th round. He's on Sterling's back, just kind of holding him there. I think at this point he knows he got this round in the bank, and he probably doesn't want to take too many more risks. As far as Aljamain getting some control and possibly a submission. 32 seconds left in the 5th round. Sterling on his knees. Yan with his dick on his butt. I feel like I'm doing a fucking porn fucking play-by-play. But either way, I love this shit. You got to see the chess in the ground game too. Petr Yan now got his 2 hooks in. 10 seconds left. He's looking for a choke with like 5 seconds left. And there we go. 1-0. 5th round. Good fight. These guys got to respect each other after that fight. They both had moments. Nobody was dominant, Sterling had more dominant moments as far as what he was able to do with the ground control and all that. Sterling tired. Oh yeah, he was 100%. He was a fucking a fucking fucking radar. You know what I mean? Like his nose like had like fucking balls radar, and that shit was beep, 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 beep. 100%. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? It's MMA at the end of the day. Hell of a fight. I mean, I did say I was leaning towards Sterling having 3 in the bank. So I would lean, even though like Petr Yan won the last 2 rounds, right? That's 100%. The first round, nobody did anything. Sterling landed more shots. Granted, they were kicks. 2 rounds in a row, Aljamain had the 2 most dominant rounds, right? 2 most dominant rounds towards 1 kind of dominant round, 1 obvious win round. And in the first round, that is very debatable. But if you look at what was done in the round, Aljamain did more. So he should win the first round on most cards, in my opinion. So I got it. I still got it 3-2 Aljamain. You know, I don't have late. People forget the way you score a fight is you watch it round by round, you bank your round, right? You say what you think happened first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. If it's boxing, 1 through 12, right? You don't think what you feel at the end of the fight. A lot of people make that mistake. They like wait till a fight's over and then they go, "Oh, I feel like he won. I feel like, oh, how many rounds did you have it? Oh, well, I don't know. You got to score round by round. Scoring round by round, I would have Sterling winning because he did just a little more in the first round. 1-2 in a row. Yan 1-2 in a row. 3-2 that direction. Let's see what we got. 48-47 Sterling. 48-47 Yan. Let's see. Split decision. Let's see. It should be Aljamain. It should be Sterling, in my opinion. Come on, Buffer. Aljamain Sterling. That's the right decision. Period. If you judge fighting properly, it's the right decision. It's the right decision. It wasn't, the prettiest win. It wasn't what you always want to see, right? He danced around a lot in the first round, but he was tactical with the kicks. Aljamain was hitting him with body kicks in the first round mainly, not really headshots. Petr Yan did almost nothing in the first round, right? So you got to edge him that round. And then there was 2 obvious rounds for each guy, but this guy had 2 more dominant rounds. Ground control time, 3.5 minutes, twice in a row. So I think the right guy won. In my opinion, the right guy won. Yeah. Yep. Sterling won, exactly. Sterling won sniffing balls. He did. Aljamain Sterling won. 100%. And he should have. It's the right guy. Period. The right guy won the fight. I get why people don't love it. I get it. I get it. Wait, what did he just say? What did he just say? He's talking. Joe Rogan's doing the interviews right now. My bad. I'm over here listening to Joe Rogan, forgetting I'm on a fucking live stream for a second. A big problem is that they have judges scoring who know zero about MMA. Rogan has spoken about. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. There's certain people that only judged boxing and then they come over to judge UFC and like with no major training. You know what I mean? Which makes absolutely no fucking sense. And it's a problem. But in this case, right? But this is one of the cases where the judges got it right. If you're judging it properly, the judges got it right. Not the most eye-pleasing or this and that, but they got it right. Yeah, 100%. It definitely happens. There's not nearly enough vetting or training done when it comes to judges. Let's see what Petr Yan got to say. I know he's going to be tight. Oh, my back is killing me. Sitting in the same fucking spot like this for hours, man. What did Petr Yan say? He said I think I won this fight and I got robbed. That's the thing. You can't call this a robbery. Exactly. The first round. They're saying exactly what, yeah. He won the fourth and fifth. The first round is in question. That's the bottom line. Don't be a bitch, Peter. he said I agree with you, as if Rogan said that shit. That's hilarious. Let's see. Petr Yan's like, I want rematch. I want rematch. You got to do the rematch. 100%. 100%. You got to give Petr Yan a rematch, but you also might let Aljamain get a fight in, right? You might let Aljamain get another fight in. No, let him not have to deal with this dude for 3 fucking years in a row. You know, he didn't make the guy kick a knee him in his face illegally. So it's not his fault that they had to do this shit again, you know? And then he won that fight. Very close fight. You know, definitely if Yan would have won, I wouldn't have said it was a robbery. I just would have said they got it wrong. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a robbery either way. Fucking close fight. All right. So all we got left, main event. Volkanovski. How the fuck you say that shit? Versus the Korean zombie. Fucking, it feels like it's a full fight night already, right? This card's been crazy. A lot of you know, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of ebbs and flows with this card tonight. Great fucking card. And I don't give a fuck. I don't mind what we just saw in that fight, right? I love seeing knockouts. I'm a boxing guy first, always. You know what I mean? I love striking. But when it all comes down to it, it's MMA. So I kind of like it. I don't mind every once in a while now when there's like that fight that's like a little, because it wasn't like the Thug Nasty fight versus Barboza. That fight drove me a little crazy sometimes. Because like at least Aljamain was actively looking for submissions most of the time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. A fight like that don't bother me every once in a while. I love fucking fighting in general, whether it's on a mat, on a street corner. You know what I mean? And not that I love doing it quite as much, because I don't and I shouldn't. I'm a grown ass fucking man. But you know, there's plenty of those in the bank though, you know, throughout the years. But so who's with me right now? I got 4 so far. Only 4 are with me now. We had more throughout the course, but we had big drops. We down to 4. I think people are tired. People are like, God damn, it's 1 in the fucking morning, man. You know? In Cali, it's only 10 though, you son of a bitches. What time is it in Australia right now, grass fed? What time you got out there in Australia, down under? I always forget what the exact time split is. So we're waiting for the main event to start right now. Maybe I don't feel like rolling another joint. So I'm going to should I roll another one? What do you guys think, man? I may as well roll another one, right? The links are acting right. We're waiting for the main event to start. Why not have a nice fresh fucking joint, right? What the hell y'all doing out there, man? Whoever's in here right now, give me something. Talk to me. Give me something in the comment section. I don't care if it's fight related or anything. Give me something to talk to for the next 2-3 minutes. Something to talk about. You'll probably watch this live stream and think, you know what, bro? I like your live streams better when you shut the fuck up. And I think my wife would agree. My kids would probably agree. You know. But in this case, it's kind of beholden of me to speak, right? Motherfuckers are here. I'm rolling one of them joints where I'm not even breaking up the weed. And then I'm also going to get upset when it doesn't smoke properly because there's fucking 95 holes in it. No. That's just the kind of mood I'm in right now. You know what I mean? They doing They doing the pre-fight hype right now for the main event, Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. Do I like Toronto Maple Leafs? I fucking hate hockey, man. I gotta be honest with you. I almost have a disdain for hockey for no reason whatsoever. And whenever I've been forced to watch it by like my diehard, we're just waiting for the main event to start. I was just rolling up a fresh one. We just talking some shit in between. They're doing the pre-fight hype for the main event right now. If you're popping in, just click that subscribe on the way out. Won't be a jerk. But yeah, but every time I've been forced to watch hockey, I know playoff hockey I've watched a couple times and really enjoyed it. And obviously the fights, the fighting part of it is dope as fuck. But I don't know, man. Do you actually like hockey, or is that just a random question, Bellin? Let me know, brother. Are you actually a hockey fan, or are you just like, oh, that sounds like a random question? I know my man Rex. My man Rex is he's up in Canada, right? He probably likes hockey, right? Like you have to like hockey if you're fucking if you're from Canada. Hockey in Canada is like military service in Israel. You know what I mean? Like you got to watch a certain amount of hockey games by a certain age. You got to get punched in the face on a sheet of ice by the time you're 12 or some shit. Shit is mandatory, bro. Yeah, hockey never sat with me, man. It just never it never pulled me in like that. If anybody Last Jedi, you still with me, bro? If you are still with me, did you see what happened in the Fundora Erickson Lubin fight, please, sir? Rex Butts. Where's that from? Why can I picture that? Why can I picture that but have no idea what that is at the same time? Rex Butts. What's Rex Butts, bro? Grass fed. I pride myself as a dude who knows a lot of shit, and information. But you definitely you're over me, bro. I don't know how many years you got over me, but but you're a wisdomous kind of guy. You're very wisdomous. You know what I mean? I swear to God, if my link starts fucking up for the fucking main event right now, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I was trying to bait my friend that likes hockey, but he's sleeping. Yeah, bro, this fucking 1 o'clock in the morning for the main event. They're bugging a little bit with that shit. I mean, me, I don't give a fuck, but there's normal human beings that never stay up this fucking late. Yes. What was it? What was the question? I'll probably be able to find that fight on YouTube. So don't tell me yet. Don't tell me what happened in that Lubin Fundora fight yet. Now he can't just pop back up. The Last Jedi reappears, bro, with the Jedi tricks, brother. Come on, man. Don't question my man Last Jedi. He's one of my only he's one of the loyals, man. He's the new great grass-fed's a loyal now too, though, and that's my brother too. I love both of y'all and appreciate both of y'all, man. Korean Zombie, that's what you're looking for. Crowder went to gender trans kids thing, and a guy there was called Rex Butts, actual name. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you got some on me. But wisdom don't always come with age. There's dudes younger than both of us that are more wisdomous, as I like to say. But yeah, you got a handful on me, so yeah. So you got the age factor as well as the you know. So let's go. These goddamn links, I swear. I got to get a backup link going just in case, cuz I cannot have this go out on me during a fight. I need at least one backup link ready to rock. Let me get that going. Put that in the background because I'm getting like an every like 4 or 5 minute little spaz. We got to make sure that we see the main event. Even though this fucking card has lived up to expectations, in my opinion, in every fucking fight so far, pretty much. But we still gotta see the main event. Gotta see my man Volkanovski. See if he can still show that he's just fucking as special as it gets. Because I'm telling you right now, my man is what 23-1. My man is 23-1. Think about that. You know how hard it is to become 23-1 in mixed martial arts. That shit is damn near impossible. So here we go, Korean Zombie. And then they're going to announce the champ, my man Volk, who I'm a fucking huge fan of. But I wouldn't mind seeing, like, I like Korean Zombie enough where, like, it wouldn't bother me as much if he took the belt off Volk. But I am a fucking huge Volk fan. Volkanovski's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite fighters in the sport, period, right now. So definitely don't want to see him lose, man. I talk a good game, bro. Committed a lot of fraud back in the day. Hey, listen. Sometimes you got to commit fraud, right? It happens, bro. At least a friend of mine committed the fraud, right? At least you're my guy. I'd rather you commit fraud than get frauded. You know what I'm saying? So what are you going to do, bro? That's not who you are now. Right? You're not doing that shit now. We all have a history. We all have a past. Fuck that. You know? As long as you try to be the best man that you can today and try to fix that karma. That's what I'm always doing. I think I might have fixed my karma by now, but I don't know. Every time I think I fixed my karma, that bitch just popped right back out. Slap me in my fucking mouth. I'm like, God damn. I thought I made up for all the bullshit. All right, so here we go. They announcing Volkanovski. I always say this dude. I say people's names wrong with this shit all the time. With the fight and shit. These motherfuckers with all these crazy ass names, man. Fucking 9-syllable names and shit. Okay, here he goes. My man. I love Volk though, man. I loved him on the season of The Ultimate Fighter too. He came off a hell of a lot better than fucking Ortega. Ortega had moments where you liked him, but he came off like a little cunty. He was a little cunty, Ortega. Volk, you could tell he's just a regular dude, you know? If he wasn't fighting, he'd have some type of fucking labor job. You know, he's just one of them guys. He's ready. Looks confident. I'll tell you this, though. Korean Zombie, though, man. But you know what? Volk even outstruck Max Holloway a lot of the time. So we're going to find out who got the better striking pretty early on. I'm pretty sure Korean Zombie is a black belt in 3 disciplines. I'm not going to remember the 3 disciplines right now, but he's a black belt in 3 different mixed martial arts disciplines. Korean Zombie is no fucking joke. So we got to see. All right. Volkanovski walking to the ring, rocking his flag. Korean Zombie in the ring awaiting the champ. Long time ago. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. That's history, brother. That's history. We do our best, right? All you can do is do your best. So maybe at that time, your best was being a piece of shit and frauding people, you know? You know what I mean? I've been a piece of shit when I was doing my best and what I thought was my best. That was the best you could do as a man at that time. And that's just how it goes, you know? As long as we keep progressing, you know, that's the key, right? While they walk in the ring, we'll talk some shit, but I think that's the main key. It's like I know so many people who a decade later, you know, their decade. Am I chopping up? Am I chopping up, guys? Let me know. I'm chopping up over here. I don't know if I'm chopping up on YouTube. But how many people you know that are like the same dude they were 5 years ago, 10 years about? Not dudes that made mistakes back in the day. Volk has mad cardio from rugby league, running up and down the paddock, getting slammed. Yeah, man. And strength, right? He's he was rolling around what at 200 pounds then, 200 something pounds. You know what I mean? So that strength just don't disappear. You know what I mean? Like you end up carrying some of that heavier weight, muscle mass strength with you when you move down as well. Can you let me know if I'm chopping up? Because on my StreamYard, I'm chopping, but I don't know if I'm chopping on your end. Please let me know, grass fed. It's a bit choppy, right? Let me see. Oh, yep. Now it's back. Nope. You know what? Take the comment off. Sometimes that helps. Let's take the comment off. Let's see if there's a couple windows. Probably a couple windows on my computer I could close that might help keep it smoother. I probably don't need as many links still floating around since we're at the main event, and I won't have to worry about it quite as much. See what we got. That's what it is. I got like fucking I got like 9 windows open, bro. Got fucking 9 backup fucking links sitting here. My computer's like, yo, chill out. Hold on. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. And let's even close that. All right, let's see. Is it better? Grass-fed, let me know. Is it better? I think it is. It looks like there's a little delay, but not quite as choppy. Keep me posted, bro. Let me know, and I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bruce Buffer about to announce the beasts. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. What will my man say? Better now. Okay, cool. Tiny lag. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. On YouTube. Okay. Better now. Tiny lag. Yeah. Yeah, that's the key. I just need to not look at the screen so I don't notice the lag. And then as long as you can hear my audio, that's all that matters. As long as my audio is coming through clear, if it looks a little funky just for the last fight, I ain't mad about it. It is what it is, man. Let's go. Bruce Buffer. Korean Zombie. Look at that. My man ain't even really ripped up, cut up, got a regular athletic looking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just skills, talent. That's what makes MMA fucking crazy. You know, you get dudes sometimes that like, you know, you look at their frame or the way they're put together and then what they're able to do with that frame, you know, the power they could generate, you know, just based upon, you know, the technique and such. It's crazy. All right, Korean Zombie just got announced. And then we're going to have my man. Yeah, I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. I'm hoping. I appreciate it. Anything you can do to help, you know, I always appreciate it, my brother. You know, I always appreciate anything you guys do. And that's why I look out for you guys. I know you guys are solid. We sparred a little, had some fun, and I enjoyed it. And we came out on the other side the right way. And that's what it's about. You know? Yeah, I'm hoping, brother. Let's hope. You know what I mean? Because I gotta get remonetized. So when I come down here for hours and the wifey wants to bitch about it, I can be like, well, you know what? I'm making $26 a month off YouTube. How about them apples? You know what I mean? You know? So that's where I'm at with it. All right, let's go. Fight about to start. Respect in the middle of the ring, of course. The little tank, Volkanovski, versus the fucking technical skills of the Korean Zombie and the never move backward mentality. No matter what you hit him with, moves forward like a zombie. The nickname is fitting. And here we go. Here we go. You just see something different in Volkanovski, though, man. You know, when you watch fighting enough, I guess just in general in life, you know people enough. Some people just got different shit, you know, running through their veins. Different when it comes to the motivation and the dedication and the discipline that it takes to be a champ and stay a champ, you know? Right now, they're feeling each other out. Volk is pouring a little bit with the jab. Korean Zombie threw a little low kick. Volk got out the way. Little jab from Volkanovski. A little, my fucking link almost went out, and I'm gonna turn my house upside down. All right, nice little kind of left hook from Volkanovski. Kind of a jab hook at the same time. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Little kick from Korean Zombie a second ago. Nothing major, though. Nobody's landed anything too significant, but Volkanovski's that left hand he landed was debatable. Oh, beautiful fucking counter from fucking Volk. Wow. Wow. That was a crazy exchange. Beautiful left low kick, rather, from Korean Zombie. Another nice low kick, but he got out the way of that one for the most part. You can see Volk, he's real tight in his striking, especially in his last couple fights. He's very, I always say it, you hear me say it all the time, in the box. Everything's in a box. All the punches are tight. They're all in a box. Nothing's looping. Most of it's very tight. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left, first round. Not much going on. Little feeling each other out. A lot of feinting. Low kick from Volkanovski. Both guys are just feeling each other out. You can tell. Volkanovski knows not to be too stupid with, Korean Zombie, because his striking prowess is crazy. Nice little kick from Volk. Oh, left hand from Volk. Korean Zombie had a couple good little counters, and then a beautiful left hand on the way out from Volk. He got the better of that one for sure. Zombie might have got one of the counters in, maybe. Oh, nice right hand from Volkanovski. Yeah, he stung. Yeah, hell yeah. He definitely stung him a little with that one. Nice left jab from Volkanovski. Another jab, doubling up the jab. Little left hook kind of again. Didn't really land. And it's not just a jab. Like some of the jabs he throw, they have a little hooking motion to them. Yeah, Volkanovski looks very fast tonight. Very fast. The hand speeds is fast. He's getting back fast. He's getting his hands, back to protect himself fast. Looking good, man. And my link is lagging. I am gonna do some stabbing of Dana White. All right, a minute 30 left. First round. Volkanovski's dominating with sharp strikes at the moment. Nice little left inside leg kick. Now he has Korean Zombie up against the fence. A minute 12 left in the first round. Controlling him. Just took him down. Just an easy little scoop sweep from Volkanovski. Gets Korean Zombie down. Volk got a quick jab. Hell yeah. Very, 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 very. Snapping too. And multiples. He throws his jabs in multiples more often than not. You know what I mean? Right now we got a little cage control time piling up for Volk. 35 seconds left in the first round. Korean Zombie just got off the cage. Ate a left hook forward a little bit. Little quick bap. Another quick jab from Volk. 20 seconds left in the first round. Front kick from Volkanovski. Little jab as he's moving back. Nice right hand. Drops him with the left hand. Oh, beautiful lower left leg kick. And a combination as he, jab. Jab from Volkanovski. The striking clinic. Striking clinic. Volkanovski just put on a fucking striking clinic in that first round. Damn weird night. Yo, man, I'm telling you, man. Great fucking great fights overall, man. It's been a fucking, the definition of mixed martial arts tonight, right? You've seen everything. You've seen, do we see submissions earlier? But we've seen knockouts, we've seen submission attempts, we've seen, like everything, top to bottom. So great night of fights overall for me, in my mind. I think. What do you think overall, Scepter? What do you think, sir? All right. I'm telling you though, striking fucking clinic from Volk. Striking clinic. Everything. Short shots, long jabs, quick jabs, double jabs. hooks, low kicks, clinic. Straight up fucking clinic. Second round just started. The smaller man, but if you know how to use your jab, the jab is such a, forgotten art when it comes to striking and even boxing. Even boxers don't use it enough nowadays. Is the most important punch if you know how to use it. If you know how to use your jab strong, quick, double it up, triple it up, it sets up everything else. Low kicks, couple low kicks from Volkanovski so far in the second round. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Korean Zombie's even more hesitant, and he came out slightly hesitant to start with. Hesitant for good reason. Because that little tank pieced him up. Nice right hand for Volk. Beautiful check, yeah. You can tell Volkanovski though he's being tactical though, because I think if he wanted to, he just hit Korean Zombie with a crazy hook as he was walking in, almost sat him down. Beautiful hook. Man, Volkanovski looks good. His boxing looks fucking great tonight. He's shoulder rolling, dipping, in and out. Wow. And that's the thing, like Volkanovski is one of them dudes that there's an improvement in each fight. Nice high kick for Zombie, left hand. Nice right hand for Volk. Oh, beautiful front kick from Korean Zombie. Those are dangerous. That's dangerous. Volkanovski got to watch that because I don't give a fuck who you are. He gets caught walking into that front kick. It's bedtime. They said Volkanovski's landed 53% of his strikes so far. That's a ridiculous rate. Ridiculous rate. Oh. Nice jab came with the right, but didn't land it. Inside leg kick from Volk. Beautiful right hand from Volkanovski. When my computer stops lagging, I'll be able to tell if he got knocked down or not. Or knocked out. Because my computer just took a shit. Right now, not my computer, my link. Fucking right now, I see my man Korean Zombie like this. So it's a mystery. It's a mystery for me. I don't know if he got fucking straight down the barrel. Wait, did he get knocked out? Bro, you got to tell me. Put me on, bro. I got freeze frame. If you can see the freeze frame I got right now, it's right after Volk threw it, pulled it back, and you can see my man fucking, oh, man. God damn it. All right. So did he go down from that punch is what I need to know. Was that a knockdown or did he just fucking rattle him? I know now Volkanovski's got him against the cage. Minute 37 left. Korean Zombie's back to his feet. Elbow attempt from Volkanovski. Left hook attempt from Korean Zombie. A jab and then looking for a level change and a takedown. Yeah, very nice defense right there. 56%. 50 of 90. Volk is as far as striking right now. Crazy. Oh my God. Volkanovski is just piecing him up, man. His boxing looks fucking great. He's the next one they're going to be like, he should box. What weight is he? 145? Yeah. Oh, another right hand. Oh, beautiful takedown. Beautiful takedown. Volkanovski's on top of him. 45 seconds left. Second round. Dominant performance so far. Not many moments from Korean Zombie you can speak of. One nice front kick. Oof. Just tried to hit a home run uppercut and then hit him with a right on the way out. He's doing a great job with his shoulder, Volkanovski. That's something he's added to his game or improved on. He's doing that Floyd shit a little bit where he's using that front shoulder to kind of help him evade shots and shots bouncing off it. Couple more jabs from Volk. Almost landed a home run left, but was more of a hooked him across his neck. All right. Volkanovski doing what I expected him to kind of do. He wants to get him out of there, though. Zombie slow getting mauled. Oh, yeah, bro. Getting pieced up, bro. He's getting just straight up pieced up. 100%. Might not go to 5. I mean, it depends. Like, it's like how risky does Volk want to get? Does he just want to maul him and abuse him, or does he want to get a little risky and take the chance? That Zombie could just land one of those crazy front kicks or some fucking crazy elbow or some. But Volk, man, the boxing tonight is the best his boxing's ever looked. Just precision. Even the elbow, beautiful elbow. Right, yeah. Bounce that shit right off his fucking sinuses and shit. He's respectful though, Volk. That's why I fuck with him. He's always coming out, hands up, give respect to the opponent. I like Volk. Stand up guy too. So it's good to see guys like that do well and be successful. Nice little high kick from Volk. Almost landed it. Oh, beautiful jab from Volkanovski. And just stays just out of the way of the return from oh. I'll tell you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Zombie's definitely getting better timing as far as the counters. So I'm saying it's just all about what does Volk want to do. Because you're gonna take a risk if you want to try to get him out of there. Korean Zombie's a fucking beast. You gotta take some risk if you want him to go. So where we at? Third round, 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Volk is piecing them up. Korean Zombie's looking. Ooh, Korean Zombie just landed a couple of nice shots. Okay. Korean Zombie's moving forward, throwing shots, punches and bunches, landing some. First time in the fight, he's had like more than just a single, strike moment. Oh, nice jab from Volk again. When he's throwing that jab and dipping right out, coming in when he wants to, staying out of the way of most of the counters, except for that little moment. Nice low kick, body kick. Korean Zombie's doing a little more head feinting now. Oh, and he ate a right hand and it just missed on a left hook. 16 leg kicks they're saying Volk got so far. Probably the jab is popping. He's been popping that jab perfectly. He's just in and out. Great footwork. Oh, 2 other jabs. Oh, nice right hand. And then looking for the takedown. Korean Zombie's getting himself to the fence. Not totally down yet. Got Volk on his back. Holding him against the fence. 2:26 left. Round number 3. Pretty dominant fight so far for Volk, but this is Korean Zombie's best round for sure. Volk hit him with a little shot on the way out. 2:06 left, round number 3. He's definitely looking for more shots now, and he's pressing it a little more, is Korean Zombie. But look at Volk, man. 58% on his strikes. 58% significant strikes. Volk is looking for the takedowns a little more, though. Front kick. Yeah, that's a good point, though. He's varying between the takedown attempts and the striking. It's true. Rogan just said that. It's true. So it's keeping Zombie from being able to get any rhythm. Oh, beautiful right hand from Volkanovski. Yeah. Zombie came up short on the ones he threw back, but it's getting closer. Another leg kick. Jab, right hand behind it. Perfect 1-2. A minute left, round 3. Volkanovski dominated for the most part. About to put 3 rounds in the bank. But, I mean, still 50 seconds left. But if it continues this direction, 100%, it's going to be 3 nada. But a better round for Zombie. His best round by far. Another jab from Volk. Couple jabs in the right hand. Comes up short for Zombie. Little jab. Little three strike combo from Volk that ended with a low leg kick. Oh, beautiful left hook from Volkanovski. Beautiful right hand. Another right hand. Drops him. He dropped him. He dropped Korean Zombie. Ground and pound. 13 seconds left. He might survive the round just based on time. 8 seconds left. 5 seconds left. He's going to survive the round. We're going to go to a 4th round. Korean Zombie looks mangled. Jeez. He's barely getting up right now. They should protect him from himself. This fight's not going to change. Protect him from himself, man. He's sitting on the floor against the cage. He didn't even sit on a stool. Let's see. If this dude goes out and does anything in the 4th round, credit. I would stop it, though. I would stop it only based on he hasn't had enough moments, right? Korean Zombie's done not that much. So what do? Right? If you see a guy doing something, he drops the other guy, almost submits him, something at some point, you think about let him go. But when a guy's just getting fucking pounded out, man, why not? Why not stop it, man? It's 1:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? It's 1:30 in the morning. Let's fucking go to sleep here. Just got bashed. Herb Dean, he definitely thought about it. Oh, soup. Yeah, just, you know what it is? He's looking slow, but most importantly, Volkanovski's looking sharp and fast. You know what I mean? Everything coming from Volkanovski is pat, 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 pat. The footwork, the hands, the wrestling attempts, So he's looking slow and he's looking extra fast. So he's looking fucking, you know what I mean? It's more obvious. It's crazy. Domination from Volkanovski. Different levels, man. Different levels, man. Yeah, just one. If he drops him one more time, it's a wrap. Yeah. Oh, poor felt. Oh, Jesus. He's out on his feet. Stop that shit. Yeah, you got to stop that shit. Good fucking stop. Good stop. Good stop. That's a great stop. Listen, hell of a fight. Volkanovski, you as a boxing fan and not an MMA guy as much. Volkanovski just put on a boxing clinic as well as a takedown attempt clinic, as well as a kicking clinic, and he bashed him, bruised him, cut him. What was that? The end of the 3rd or the end of the 4th? You'll gotta let me know. I can't remember right now. My brain is fried. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unbelievable performance, man. Unfucking believable performance. Top to bottom. Zombie had one moment that lasted about 5 seconds. Right? Lasted about 5 seconds. Boop, 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 boop. Hit Volkanovski 2 times, maybe 3 times in a row. That's it. Volkanovski dominated this fight from the bell. Korean Zombie just got picked up and put on his stool now. He sat his ass down for about 4 minutes. I can't blame him. That's one of the, that, like, you want to talk about a dominant performance. That is for sure one of the most dominant start of the fourth. Okay, so after third. Okay, cool. One of the most dominant performances you could ask for. You know what I mean? One of the most dominant performances I've seen, arguable. You might put that in the top 10, especially for championship fights. You know, you might. Yo, good night, Last Jedi. I'm going to try to do this every Saturday at 10 p.m. moving forward, whether there's fights or not, but usually with a fight companion. But I appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. And still, champ shit. You ain't fucking lying, bro. Dominant. Does this guy have any fucking weakness? You know? His only equal, and he's just a little bit better than his equal at the moment, would be Holloway. But he's not his equal, in my opinion. I thought Volk won both fights. Second one was a little closer. Much closer, but clinic. That's that. I agree. I agree with Joe Rogan. Definitely his finest performance. Definitely his most complete performance by far. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like when there's not fights, I'll pull up like more links for like random shit that happened. It's like fight related, preview fights, bullshit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay consistent with that. And people could come on. When I do this, people could come on. Might not stay on the whole time, talk for 10, 15 minutes about something or whatever it is. But yeah, man. Beast. Drive. Drive to be better. You heard what he just said, right? To be better. I love it. I love it. That's some real shit. Yeah. Yeah. He said, "What do you attribute?" He said, "Drive." He said, "Drive to be better." That's it. You just have to want to be better all the time. He's like, it's not that I'm this special guy or this, that. He's like, it's just drive, dedication, determination. And that's the thing. That's what makes him different. That's what I said earlier, right? When we were previewing this fight. That's what makes Volkanovski different. He's just a different kind of dude, man. You know? And he's not the type of dude that will ever be like distracted by like drinking or, living crazy. My man Volk bringing the fire to the post-fight interview too. My man brought the fire to that fucking post-fight interview. Fuck out of here, man. Holloway could beat him. I mean, listen, some people think Holloway won the second fight. I don't agree. And he could beat him. He could. But he got 2 in the bank already. So he's still not his equal at the end of the day, right? I mean, I would say it's about drive. The Rock. Hey, fuck The Rock, all right? I'm talking about Volkanovski. You know what I mean? Let's rep Volkanovski, man. I love The Rock too. I mean, you can't say shit about The Rock really, but Aussie's built different. I don't, bro. I fully agree. I fucking fully agree. There's no doubt. Aussies are built different. Russians are built different. Like certain, but Aussies are built different than Russians. I mean, Aussies are like, it's a different kind of thing, right? Like they're tough too, but Russians, that's that different shit. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers are just born hard. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Just that fucking cold weather shit probably has a lot to do with that, right? Convict DNA. That's a damn fact. There's no denying that. The Australian connection is there, brother. You know what I mean? Fucking prison colony turned continent. You know what I mean? Not even country. They say, yo, motherfucker, you a continent. Fucking convict ass motherfuckers. Crazy. Hell of a fucking night of fights. I still got to catch up on a couple other fights, actually, as well. There's a good female fight on ESPN. Michaela versus Jennifer Hahn. There's Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. I got to catch up on those two. It's only 4 people here. We've been on 3 hours and 9 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't want to be up till 6, 7 in the morning. I'll already be up till 4 or 5, most likely. It takes me a while to get settled. One of these days, I'll master making my hat straight when you're looking at a camera opposite. You know what I mean? That shit confusing as all fuck. But yo, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate anybody who checked in, whether it's for 20 seconds or 5 minutes or an hour. I really do appreciate all support. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Show love, show support, because I damn sure need it. Because these censors been on my ass on every platform that you could fucking think of. You know what I mean? And it's not stories. But I appreciate anyone. Kostazu came from Siberia, but made his name in Australia. Yeah, his son, yeah, and he looks good. And his son's a legit prospect. His son is a very, very legit prospect at the moment as well. All right, so I'm gonna boogie grass-fed. I always appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to anyone else that checked in. Please check the comedy podcast on Wednesdays at 9:30. That's on Original Wiggers Comedy YouTube channel. We're keeping the channels separated. All right. I got all my channels listed on the bottom there. Subscribe to all of them. The content will be different. The content will also be more constant. I got to get Instagram going more heavily again because I got a decent little foundation there. Follow me everywhere. Twitter's been doing decent lately too for some videos and some content. All right. I'm on every platform. I always follow back. I always sub back. You know what I mean? I don't care if I get 10 million subscribers. I'm not gonna be one of them dickheads with 10 million subscribers and fucking I follow 2 people back. Like those people, if I meet those dudes, if shit goes right in life at some point, you know what I mean? Or if I'm just in the same room as some of those dudes, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Follow some people, you fucking cunt. But anyway, much love to y'all. Have a good night. Hope to see you on Wednesday at 9:30 and Saturday at 10. Try to keep that consistent. Much love.